Good morning, everybody. Let's get some volume on here from the state funeral going on right now. This is the state funeral in Tehran for commanders and nuclear scientists. I'm just going to have the sound on, come what may, because you got to hear the sound. This is live coverage. This is live coverage from Tehran. We actually have two cameras, two streams. I don't know if the sound's the same on both of them. Hold on. Oh, hold on. The sound's a little off on that one.
فرق خواهد کرد خدا دیگر غرق خواهد کرد.
Hang on one second.
رسولی عزیز شاعر نمایشنامه روزگار ما هستید. من دعوت میکنم برادر ارجمندم
Let me check if I have audio on the other feed.
سفیر قرآنی ایران در مجمع
Let me do this.
و دقایقی پیام الهی رو برای
Sorry, I'm going to try to get them to fix the audio on. You hear the audio is going in and out on one of the feeds here. But thought it'd be interesting for you guys to see this.
صدا صلوات.
So this is for the commanders and the nuclear scientists killed by Israel. This is a live feed from Iran. I've requested them to fix the sound if they can. No, 40 minutes ago, there was a missile fired from Yemen at Israel, which happens regularly. I mean, before the war with Iran, it was happening, I want to say, every few days. So reportedly, Israel intercepted the missile, but that is not like some huge new thing. I mean, that's been going on for months. Why are we covering this? Because I thought it would be interesting to see, and I think it's interesting to watch. That's why we're covering it. Yeah, the sound is a little messed up, and hopefully it can get fixed on one feed right now is running this sound, which I like, but the sound is coming in and out. The other feed is just playing music. So I'm playing this sound. If the other feed goes to the speaking sound, I can give you the other feeds now, and the other feed's not skipping. Let me show you some of the other. They need to fix this feed. See, that feed is going in and out, that one. Oh, that's not the right. Iran time is wrong. I'm sorry. The Iran time should be 8:27. Now the Iran time is right. There's the guy singing. I just fixed the Iran time. It's 8:27 a.m. So just so you guys know, I have two feeds. The one that's playing the voices, which is what I want to play you, they're having issues. It's the source transmission. That's the AFP feed. There's nothing they can do about it because the source is kind of off. Whereas the other feed I have is playing music, so I want to have the sound from this feed. The other feed is fine, but that's a different feed. So I'll kind of go back and forth between the two and just let you see what's going on here. But I am sorry about the... There's feed number 2. Are they talking on feed number 2? Let's see.
بردن تا زیباترین بدرقه تاریخی رو رقم بزنن. دل و جان آدمی یک بار دیگر روز تشییع پیکر مطهر سپهبد شهید حاج قاسم سلیمانی رو داره در ذهن و جانش تکرار میکنه. مردم عاشقانه اومدن تا بگن ما قدردان فرزندانی هستیم که در طول 40 سال گذشته خواب رو به دیدگان خیش حرام کردند تا خوابی آرام و شایسته هدیه به دیدگان دختران این سرزمین گردد. در طول 12 روز حماسه جاویدان دفاع
حاج قاسم گفت
This is the audio, the bad audio feed.
فانی فریاد بزنن حریفت منم. بذار بشنون همه. قاسم گفت آمریکا، اسرائیل، نتانیاهو، ترامپ، به خدا از این بلندترم میتونی فریاد. آمریکا، ماشاءالله.
Yeah, this feed is choppy, this one. The other feed is not choppy. But I gotta change the audio.
اینگونه نوشت امروز روز یاری سید الشهداست و هر کس جمهوری اسلامی ایران را یاری نکند گویی که امام حسین در کربلا را یاری نکرده است. آفرین به مردم نجیب و غیرتمند تهران و استانهای مختلف، مردمی که از گل پایگان آمدند تا در کنار هموطنان تهرانی خیش قرار بگیرند، مردمی که از همدان آمدند، از کرج و استان و البرز آمدند، از قزوین و شهرهای مختلف آمدند تا زیباترین بدرقه تاریخ رو رقم بزنند. جلوه هایی با شکوه از همدلی. یادم نمی رود جناب آقای یراق بافان.
Yes, this is live. You are looking at live video. I have 2 live broadcasts coming in from Iran. See if we can hear some of this guy.
فریبشان دادید به سراغتان خواهیم آمد و تحقق این جملات ارزشمند و ماندگار رو در طول این 12 روز به زیبایی به نظاره نشستیم.
درود خدا بر شما و سلام و درود خدا.
This is the bad sound feed.
حسن ختام آن شهیدان که سر شود به هوای تو یا انتقام خون تو آرام نیستی این برای تو یا دل داغدار تو برای تو یا
های شعور است.
این گونه بود رنگ یه خط روزه و تحویل حاج سعید.
Going to try to find out some more information on this funeral for you.
تاریخ انقلاب اسلامی ایران کم سابقه است. پوشش سبز روشه، تو 4-5 تا گهواره. نوزادی که توی همین حملات رژیم صهیونیستی میگم تا جهان بشنوه این یه خط روزه منو تحویل کرد که به دستان بسته دیر
مسیر کجاست؟ خیابان آزادی
تویا
و مقصد این تشییع با شکوه میدان آزادی است. این نامها، این نمادها
This is live. This is live video. This is going on right now. That's why I'm showing it.
دوستان ما امت اسلام در جای جای جهان دیدند مردانگی، پایمردی، مقاومت و صلابت ایرانیان رو. لبخند بر گونه هاشون نشست، ابراز امتنان کردند، شکر به درگاه خداوند به خاطر این ایران مقتدر. دشمنان ما ابتدا شاخوشانه کشیدند، اما بعد کمرشون شکست. به تعبیر رهبر ما
امروز ببین همه منو به روزه خونی میشناسن، برای روزه هست، اما امروز درست.
And again, I apologize for the audio on this feed.
امروز من
It's unfortunate.
جمع باشه بعد از این رباعی.
Maybe they can fix it.
خودتون میدونید باید چه
Oh, look at this.
کوبی اگر آمریکا مانند همیشه شهر آمریکا
شد و بلا فاصله فتح به دست آمد و این مردم در این اجتماع اقتدار، این اجتماع نامش اجتماع اقتدار است، اجتماع فتح است، اجتماع پیروزی است، اجتماع همبستگی است، اجتماع اتحاد است. آمده اند تا آغاز کنند مسیری رو که با هم عهدی با شهدا اون رو طی خواهند کرد. فصل جدید دیگری در ایران عزیز اسلامی ما رقم خورده است. فصل جدید دیگری که با خونهای پاک شهیدان مبدأ اون مشخص شده است. شهیدانی که فقط از فرماندهان رشید نیروهای مسلح ما نبوده اند. نام میبریم، با افتخار یاد میکنیم، در غم فقدان اونها هستیم.
A quick thank you, by the way. Thanks to PZ Papa Zulu and Jess Off Tadal. There's a whole thing where people's names in the YouTube chat are messed up today. It was the same in the other broadcast. It's just the YouTube chat. It's like putting people's. They're not putting people's correct. I think they're putting people's like profile name instead of their screen name in the chat. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. That's a YouTube thing. It's not on my end. Thanks, Moshmiri51, Peggy McGuire 6042. You Can't Fix Stupid 661, Uncle Lester Cam, Honey B, and Jane LB1. Yeah, just thought I'd come on for a bit. This is interesting video. I didn't know they were doing this, and I thought I would just show it for a bit so you guys could check it out. We've been covering so much Iran stuff. This is the state funeral for nuclear scientists and military commanders killed in the war with Israel. So they have a bunch of pictures of them up, you can see, and figured we'd just check it out and see what it's like. Hold on, let me show you this. There you see right there, people, you see the people, the pictures of the people. And anyways, oh, yeah, see, it's changing people's names. Eamon O'Leary is Moshe Muri. So I'm sorry it's changing your names. Thanks, Eamon, and thanks, Kelly Me. So, you know, I don't know that we'll have any other big events to report while this is going on, but figured I'd show it a bit, and we, you know, it's not every day you see something like this, so figured we would check it out.
و ملت شهادت بودن رو اثبات کردند و آمده اند که بگویند لبیک یا حسین لبیک یا حسین لبیک یا حسین.
عمری است که بر دل نشانده ایم نام مقدس تو را یا ابا عبدالله. عمری است که نشانده ایم بر دل و جان و پیشانی بندهای.
Now this audio, this audio is from a live TV broadcast, and it's the audio that's going in and out is the audio from the live scene. This is like there's like two. This audio is from one of the Iranian TV channels, and it's like the people, I think, are in the studio who are talking, but they're talking. So you're not hearing the person at the event, you're hearing these people, these two guys in the studio, I think it is, saying this stuff.
از ایندیا تا امروز پدران و مادرانشان، همسران و یادگارانشان، دوشا دوش مردمی نجیب و ولایت مدار گرد هم آیند تا بگویند از یاد نرفته اید که در دلهایی، از یاد نرفته اید که در دلهایی. اینجا سرزمین من و ما، ایران مقدس ماست.
That guy's talking now, but he's going, sounds going in and out.
حرف اول را میزند. اینجا دلها با هم سخن میگوید، دلهای مهربان و عاشق و دلداده. ای ایران.
سرباز
Can hear some of what he's saying.
عمده این عزیزان رو در رکابشون بودن. اینا بخونم امروز اینه.
All the posters of the military commanders killed by Israel. Hey, thanks to our moderators who are here. We have Matthew Kohai 3 is moderating. Thank you. And Ruth is moderating. Thank you, Ruth. And also
همواره به وجود مقدست افتخار کردیم. وقتی که می‌نگرم در نروژ، در لندن، در آلمان، در شیکاگو، در آمریکا، در ونزوئلا، در پاکستان، در عراق، در بصره و نجف و کربلا و بغداد، پرچمت بر دوش مردمان آزادیخواه جای میگیرد. احساس غرور و بالندگی است که مرا به خویش میخواند.
Look, it's the two supreme leaders. It's Khomeini and then the other supreme leader, the current one, Khamenei.
دلیر وطن است. ورزشکاران به احترامت احترام نظامی سرودند. پهلوانان در مقابل رنگ طلایی‌ات سر تسلیم فرود آوردند، چرا که رنگ سبزت از عشق و دلدادگی به خاندان اهل بیت رسول خدا قصه ها سروده است. رنگ سپیدت از سپید بختی دختران این مرزگون حکایت ها دارد و رنگ سرخت از جانفشانی فرزندانی چون حسین خرازی، قهرمانانی چون صیاد شیرازی، دلاورانی چون آبشناسان فکوری، قهرمانانی چون همدانی، مردان مرد شهید مدافع وطن که چه بسیار اعتراف کردند. دلیل بودنتان را در شام امروز فهمیدیم. دلیل بودنتان را در لبنان امروز فهمیدیم. اقرار اگر سخنی غیر از این بر دل نشاندیم. خدایا ما ببخش که در مقابل روح بلند شهیدان شرمنده ایم. اما امروز مردم با حضوری دو چندان آمده اند تا بگویند ما با امید کرمت یا حسین این سر ما و قدمت یا حسین یا حسین.
شهادت داد که با جراحت
علی مولا
علی مولا جانم علی جانم علی به 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 علی جان بشی ایان هزار شکر خریدار علی مولاست. اینا شهدای قربان شد عید قدیرشون شهید دید روی دل ترانه شب
علی مولا
علی مولا علی.
You know, President Trump today posted about the Supreme Leader 12 hours ago. I'll put that on the screen for you for a second. This is President Trump's post about the Supreme Leader. It's a big post right there. On his Truth Social, he said, President Trump, on his Truth Social, which I have right there, this was 12 hours ago, why would the so-called Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, of the war-torn country of Iran, say so blatantly and foolishly that he won the war with Israel when he knows his statement is a lie? It is not so. As a man of great faith, he is not supposed to lie, says President Trump. His country was decimated. His 3 evil nuclear sites were obliterated. And I knew exactly where he was sheltered and would not let Israel or the U.S. armed forces, by far the greatest and most powerful in the world, terminate his life, says Trump. I saved him from a very ugly and ignominious death, and he does not have to say thank you, President Trump. In fact, in the final act of the war, I demanded that Israel bring back a very large group of planes which were heading directly to Tehran, looking for a big day, perhaps the final knockout. Tremendous damage would have ensued, and many Iranians would have been killed. It was going to be the biggest attack of the war, by far. During the last few days, he says, I was working on the possible removal of sanctions and other things, which would have given a much better chance to Iran at a full fast and complete recovery. The sanctions are biting, President Trump said. But no, instead I get hit with a statement of anger, hatred, and disgust, and immediately dropped all work on sanction relief and more. Iran has to get back into the world order flow, or things will only get worse for them. They are always so angry, hostile, and unhappy. And look what it has gotten them. A burned out, blown up country with no future, a decimated military, a horrible economy, and death all around them. They have no hope, he says, and it will only get worse. I wish the leadership of Iran would realize that you often get more with honey than you do with vinegar. Peace. That is President Trump's statement from earlier today, well, I guess technically yesterday now, Friday, about the Supreme Leader. So just to explain what's going on again, I have 2 feeds of the funeral. The feed that I'd like to use the audio from, the audio keeps coming out. Hey, it's a flag of Soleimani. So I've been showing the audio, I've been playing the audio from the other stream, which is a combination of some music and some guys in the studio there saying stuff. So I'm sorry that one of the feeds has bad audio, but at least you can see some of what's going on there.
تکیه بر پرچم سلطان تکیه بر پرچم سلطان دانن که ایران سر و سامان که ایران سر و سامان دارد جانم همه بگن تکیه خراسان دارد تکیه بر پرچم دارد همه دانند که همه بگن همه صدا بزنن تکیه بر پرچم سلطان خراسان
One of the viewers said there was a warhead behind them on the table. Is that true? I didn't see that. I'll look for it.
روز دوم محرم ما هر چی داریم محرم و سفر زنده است فرمود اسلام ما سینه بزنید همه این دست‌ها رو بالا بیارن آن حسین ابن علی
I assume all the people in the pictures behind them have been killed. Right? Look at all the pictures behind them. I assume they're all the funerals for all of them. Oh, I didn't see the warhead. I got to see the warhead. I missed it. I'll have to see when they go to that shot again. I'll see the warhead. I was looking at the pictures. I'm sure they'll show the warhead again. It's on the table, people said. Oh, right there. Where is it? Oh, there's the missile. There's like a missile behind the guy. There's there's like a missile behind the person speaking. Or is a warhead, whatever it is. I see.
عشقم ایران است ایران حسین ایران حسین ابن علی عشقم ایران است ایران حسین
David Deles says they're singing about the prophet's grandson. I cannot translate this, and I don't have the one channel of bad audio that's on the source. AFP can't do anything about it, so I wish we could fix that, but we can't.
ما پیروان امامی هستیم خبر مصطفارم دادن گریه وقت دشمن نبینه گریه ما کرد تو روزه عبی عبده.
Somebody said only my chat has weird names. I know YouTube, we've had the last 2 streams on YouTube. People's names have been messed up. But has that not happening on any other channel? That would be crazy if it was only happening on this channel. Are people having that on other channels at all or not? It was a couple people one person just said it's most channels. Multiple people are saying it's on, multiple people are saying it's not just channels. It's not just this channel. Some people are saying some people are saying they've seen it on other channels. If you want, you can just send feedback. Click on send feedback and tell YouTube about it. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything. People are saying it's happening on many channels.
خدا قسم سردارم ما اندازه شما داغ داشتیم.
Yeah, you don't often have live video from Iran, so that's one of the reasons I thought I'd want to just show some of it, because we don't get a live video from Iran very much. I think the last time I had live video from Iran may have been the funeral of there was a president who was killed in a helicopter. I want to say like a year or two ago, and we had video of that funeral. It's rare that I get that, so I thought it'd be interesting for you to see. Oh, it looks like the oh no. At some point, I think they'll take the truck and they'll start driving the truck. I don't know if that truck is moving right now. That right there. Why they can't have the sound fixed, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Callie Voltaire. She says the same issue with the names is happening on other channels. Thanks also, PZ Papa Zulu. Now, I don't know. PZ Papa Zulu says he heard that 15 nuclear scientists were killed. I'll have to look that up. So I don't think we're going to cover the whole thing, but according to the Times of Israel, this funeral, there will be a 7-mile funeral procession. So this is going to go on. This is going to go on for a while. Again, we're not going to cover the whole thing, but there's supposed to be a 7-mile funeral procession across Tehran.
مسیر کردند. تصاویری که تا پیش از این از مبدأ تشییع پیکرهای مطهر شهدا داشتیم، از
This is the audio from the other feed.
دوربین تلویزیونی در مسیر مستقر شده اند تا البته صادقانش اینه که یقین داریم کم میاریم در مقابل موج خروشان مردم. تمام تلاشمون رو کردیم. به قول اونهایی که اهل تصویر برداری هستند، لنزهای واید بر دوربین هامون دستیم، تصاویر اکستریم لانگ شات هم که بخواهیم بگیریم، باز هم همه مردم در قابها جا نمیشوند. عذرخواهی میکنم اگر که فارسیش رو نگفتم، اما واقعا این مردم همیشه ثابت کرده اند، آمده اند، مانده اند. وقتی دشمن طمع میکنه به خاک اونها، به وطن اونها، به پرچم اونها، به نظام اونها، به انقلاب اسلامی اونها متحدتر، فارغ از هر رنگ و بینش حزبی و سیاسی، یک دل میشوند. به قول رهبر عزیزمان، یک صدا و شانه به شانه کنار هم می ایستند. این مردم آمده اند در میدان بوده اند، اما حالا باز هم ظهور و بروزشون رو در میدان بیشتر نشان داده اند. این مردم آمده اند که هم عهد با شهدا بشوند. این مردم آمده.
Hey, thanks to Dana McWhite and Cav Kazip, by the way. Thank you. As we're watching some of this state funeral in Iran for the military commanders and nuclear scientists killed during the war with Israel. So live video from Iran right now.
نشان دادی به شیطان زادگاه قوم احراری، جواب قلدران را داده ای با لهجه موشک، همیشه در مساف خصم قران مثل رکباری. بخوان 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 با خشم ان الباطل.
Oh, he's showing pictures. Let me get his audio, but his audio is going to be messed up.
شهدا فقط درجه دار و سرباز و سردار و نظامی نبودند. این رهبری امروز هایی که دارین تشریح میکنید 2 تا سرباز کوچک تو گهوارهاش.
He's crying right now, I think. That guy.
میخوام یه جمله بگم. ما هم تو گهواره اینو دارن فریاد میزنن.
I think both of those guys in that picture, it's Khamenei and two commanders, and I think both of those commanders in that picture were killed the first night, if I remember right. I think those are the 2 of the top people in the picture he was just holding up.
حرات را زمام وطن جدا کرده، روز و روزگاری که دستانی ناپاک کوههای آرارات را
حسین را بیافتید یاران ره،
روز و روزگاری که قفقاز
منزل نداره،
زمام وطن جدا کرده، دستانی ناپاک که بحرین را
این بهر من
جدا کرده، اما
نداره
بر دوش شانه های شهر تأثیر شود.
منزل
سرداران
یاران ره
از خاک پاک وطن قصه بگم
ساحل نداره.
So it looks like... Oh, hold on. Wait. Do I have better audio? What is that? Now it's different audio.
میدون و زدن جوونا و نوجوونا به رسم عباس اومدن.
I think the procession has begun. Hold on a second, let me get to the other camera. I think the procession has begun. This is where they're going to drive 7 miles across the city, which you can see the speed they're going at. It's not going to be too quick a ride because they're going pretty slow. But they do this funeral procession.
با افتخار در لشکر شهید شادمانی به مردمان غیرتمند همدان.
You know what? I think the audio may have been fixed on the second feed. Let's see. They're playing some music now, but I think it may have been fixed. I hope. I think that is the live audio for that video. Some of our viewers may know Farsi and can interpret. I'm looking at Iranian state media right now. Iranian state media is showing a lot of photos of this in Iranian state media in reporting on this. It is 9:02 a.m. there. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Yeah, this is the audio. I mean, that's what they're playing. I think they're playing this music there. Hey, thanks to Kavka Zip from Canada, and also Sandbox Grenade. I hope the ceasefire lasts. I have no idea. I hope the ceasefire lasts between them and Israel. Thanks also Mitchell Pilot. Hey, thanks Mitchell Pilot. I appreciate that. Thanks to Eloso 1375 and J Stubbles for the gift subs. It's very nice of you. Hold on a second. Let me switch the audio. Audio switch coming up. Unless we lose both feeds. Oh, that's different music. All right. Well. Oh no, we got the other one back. We got the other one back. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Here we go. Oh, hold on. We lost that. That's going in and out, that one. Let's get back to the other one. It says Boom Boom Tel Aviv. The sign said Boom Boom Tel Aviv. Did you see that? That's what it said in English. So I'm looking at some of the posts right now from Iranian state media, which is covering this funeral. And one of these state media outlets has an interview with a woman at the funeral, and she's saying, "I will sacrifice my life for the leader." Then the chairman of the Tehran City Council told state media there The main factor in our victory is belief in the Iranian school identity and spirit. Both of the audio, both of the feeds have music on them. Hold on. I can hear some chanting. Here we go.
همه امروز با علمداران سپاه عشق، همه امروز با آشوراییان آخر الزمانی سید الشهدا یک صدا فریاد بزنیم: لبیک یا حسین، لبیک یا حسین، لبیک یا حسین. آماده میشویم یا علی مدد.
Now back to the music. Now back to the music. Look, they have children there too. They have the children. I don't know if they're singing or what, but they have the children in front of the pictures of the people who were killed. I don't know if it's their children. Look, there's girls on the left and boys on the right. And I'm playing the audio from that feed. But I think I read about 60 people this funeral was for. I'll try to find out. Yes, thousands, AP reports thousands of mourners lined the streets of downtown Tehran today for the funeral of the head of the Revolutionary Guard and other top commanders and nuclear scientists killed during the 12-day war with Israel. As we see the kids there? We got the kids in the middle and on the left. The caskets of the Revolutionary Guard Chief Hossein Salami, the head of the Guard's ballistic missile program, General Amir Ali Hajizadeh, and others were driven along trucks along the capital's Azadi Street, which you're watching live right now. Salami and Hajizadeh were both killed on the first day of the war, June 13th, as Israel launched a war it said was meant to destroy Iran's nuclear program, specifically targeting military commanders, scientists, and nuclear facilities. Over 12 days before a ceasefire was declared, Israel claimed it killed around 30 Iranian commanders and 11 nuclear scientists, while hitting 8 nuclear-related facilities and more than 720 military infrastructure sites. More than 1,000 people were killed, including at least 417 civilians, according to the Washington-based human rights activist group. These ceremonies today, and also Iran, by the way, in the war fired more than 550 ballistic missiles at Israel, most of which were intercepted, but those that got through caused damage in many areas and killed 28 people in Israel. Today's funeral ceremonies that you're seeing right here are the first public funerals for the top commanders since the ceasefire. An Iranian state television said this funeral, these ceremonies today are for 60 people in total, including 4 women and 4 children. Authorities closed government offices today to allow public servants to attend the ceremonies.
مرگ بر اسرائیل. رژیم صهیونیستی ما رو تهدید هم میکنن، تهدید به حمله نظامی میکنن، اما به نظرم خودشون هم میدانند و اگر نمیدانند بدانند که اگر غلطی از اونها سر بزند جمهوری اسلامی تل آویو و حیفا رو با خاک یکسان خواهد کرد.
Now more music. Some speaking and some music. I don't know why we don't get to hear everything the guy's saying. It's weird. It's just, you know. How about this feed? Hold on. There we go. We were hearing some of what he was saying. Yeah, it's like they seem to really like on these streams, which I'm getting from Iran. They seem to like playing a bunch of music on the stream. So sometimes we get to hear what they're saying, and sometimes they're just playing music. Hold on. Here, you can hear him speaking now. See, we're hearing him. Oh, how about on this beat? Oh, I wonder if it's the same feed now. I don't know if the feeds are now the two of the same feeds.
MashaAllah. Allahu Akbar. Labbaik ya Hussein.
Now more music. Now more music. Okay. Hey, thanks by the way to I really appreciate it to Twitcher 1964. Hey, thanks, Twitcher. That's really kind of you. Twitcher. It's really kind of you. Twitcher says, I really hope the ceasefire holds. And appreciate our moderators who are here. This is kind of bonus coverage tonight. I didn't know we were going to have footage of this, so I figured I would come on, and if people were interested, we would watch some of it. Thanks. Hey, Rusty G's modding. And Matthew Kohai, 3 and Sarah. Linda Belk, Larry, Misha on X. Marianne Sell, I don't know what the state of the internet is right now in Iran. I don't know if the internet is back to normal there or what. I am looking. I don't think NetBlocks has updated in a few days about it, so I don't know. I don't even know if the music is playing there or just on the TV on the Iran TV broadcast. It's quite confusing. So I mean, this broadcast is from Persian TV, but again, it does seem like they put it over on top of the broadcast, on top of the funeral. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the music's just on the street and it's really loud there. So I don't know. Whatever. I feel like we have to have the sound on for this. So, you know, it is what it is. There are all the children on the stage.
خیلی ممنون و سپاسگزارم. ممنونم از آقای محمودزاده عزیز و گروه تنین ظهور. خیلی متشکرم. بدرقه می‌کنیم این دوستان رو از جایگاه. همینطور که در حال تشریح هستید، یک بار دیگر این نوای همبستگی، وحدت، اتحاد و همدلیمون رو فریاد میزنیم برسه به گوش همه اونهایی که چشم طمع به این سرزمین دارند. این سرزمین تا ابد سرزمین ولایت است و فریاد ما تا همیشه. محمودزاده عزیز و گروه تنین ظهور خیلی متشکرم. منتقم برسه زندتون نمیذارم.
Our viewer Elphany says the red flags symbolize revenge. I don't know if that's true. Is that what it is? Is it the red flag of revenge? LK Ghost says it symbolizes the blood of martyrs. A number of our viewers are saying yes. That's what the red flags are for. Oh, what's this now? They just switched the music for some reason. You know, Iran has only had two supreme leaders since the revolution. Ayatollah Khomeini, who died in 1989, and since then, Ali Khamenei, who has been supreme leader since 1989. I believe he's 86 now. So they've only had two in modern revolutionary Iran. No, it's not a loop, it's a live, it is a live feed, but they're showing a number of the same camera angles. The Celt, I don't know where the Supreme Leader is, but he did release a video statement yesterday, which certainly seemed to confirm that he's alive. It was yesterday, the day before. Friday, I think it was. And I'm sorry that neither of the feeds has just the audio from the street. I prefer that, but they just don't have it, so. Yeah, one of the viewers, the Celt, asked if it's strange that, oh, what is this guy saying? Hold on. What's he saying? Hold on. It's the same thing, basically. One of the viewers said, is it strange that the Supreme Leader isn't there if the ceasefire is over? I don't know. I mean, maybe he's still worried that Israel might try to hit him. I didn't see him here. I mean, I've had my eye on it, but maybe he appeared earlier, but I'm not aware that he did. This again is a 7-mile procession. What happened to the sound here? Are you playing some other sound? Let's see. Look at the pictures. Look at the poster. That's probably the commanders in the front and the scientists in the back, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, look. Look, the kid is speaking. He's speaking. Thank you, Stup1, by the way, and JV1252. Thank you. And also Mitchell Pilot. Thank you so much, Mitchell Pilot, for your support. They switched the song. Now we can't hear him anymore. Hold on. Now he's still talking, but they don't have the volume on. There he is still talking there. They put the music on instead, on the TV feed. Do we get to hear him anymore? Thank you also, Sachin69. Thanks for giving memberships. I appreciate that. Again, this is the live funeral in Tehran for military commanders and nuclear scientists killed by Israel in the war, the 12-day war they just had. It's the first, it's a state funeral. I believe it is the first funeral like this they have had. It's the first public funerals they have had there for top commanders since the ceasefire. The kids are singing? The kids are singing? Wow. They're singing. Wow. Guys, the kids are singing. We're hearing them. A lot of Khomeini posters. Is it Khomeini or Khamenei? Khamenei. Kind of looks like Khomeini, but I maybe had that wrong. Oh, here, baby.
نزدیک است پایان تو یعنی که مرگ من یعنی طلوع صبح آزادی یعنی که دنیا.
One of the viewers just was saying, could Israel attack this funeral? Well, I mean, I don't know what the big, it's cost versus benefit. I mean, I'm sure Israel could attack the funeral. Why would they want to? Wouldn't that just get a lot of people in Iran and elsewhere angry at them for what big benefit? I don't know that there would be a big benefit to them compared to the cost. Unless there's somehow someone there who they don't have access to otherwise. Yeah, Trump would get mad. Udon Ball says. Hey, thank you to Mitchell Pilot. Thanks, Mitchell Pilot. Also, Fluzzy B304. I didn't know we'd see this. I wonder if the kids are, serious question, are the kids lip syncing or actually singing? Because the music seems like a track. But maybe the kids are singing. Like really singing. What next? What next?
I see money.
They're still speaking, the kids. Look at this. It's still going. They're singing a different song now, the kids. There you go.
پایان صهیون سقوطه این کاخ و تخت پوشالی بناش رو تارن کبوته به خون پاک تو قسم یا شهید القدس که با تو قرار ماست در طریق القدس نزدیک روز انتقام لشکر منتقم تو راهه رو دوش حزب الله علمه ازا جا سپاه فیله این سیل صهیون کش تو راهه قدس امروز کربلاست مستضعفان وارث زمینن این وعده صادق خدا از شور خون تو سلیمانی
Oh, he said Soleimani, I think.
شهید القدس که با تو قرار ماست در طریق القدس نزدیک روز انتقام لشکر منتقم تو راهه رو دوش حزب الله علمه ازا جا نصر الله
Wow.
چرا ساکت وایسایی؟ چرا ساکت داری حرکت میکنی؟ مگه محرم نیست؟ مگه این شهدا به ما یاد ندادن ما ملت امام حسینیم؟ بلند و یک صدا بگو یا حسین منظر دلهای ماست کرب و بلای
That's live audio.
نمیشنوم حسینی بگو روح شهدا شاد بشه. منظر دلهای ماست کرب و بلای مرغ دل ما زند پر به هوای یک نگه کربلا به بود از 100 بهشت هر که به دنیا کند گریه برای بگو طوفانی دل رهبر شاد بشه بگو یا حسین.
More singing. So I think maybe those people are like, because this is like a 7-mile funeral procession. You see the people slowly walking by. Oh, the kids are singing again. But I wonder if like everybody marching in the funeral walks by this podium here.
تاریک شد و قوقا و خروش از شهیدان وطن می آمد صف کشیدن به استقبالش عاقبت حاج حسن می آمد
او که خود پر زد و میراث گذاشت کوله ای را که پر از سجیل است شک ندارم که پس از مرگ هنوز اجتنابونی اسرائیل است.
The live feeds I'm using are from both Reuters and AFP. This one right here is the Reuters feed, but Reuters and AFP are both providing feeds from, I believe, Iranian television. That's where they're getting them from. It is interesting. It's interesting to me that the music is like, it's sort of modern. I mean, there's like all this guitar, like rock music guitar. I was not expecting that.
خب خیلی ممنونم. تا دوستان کار دیگه‌شون رو اجرا بکنن، برای این هست که اینجا فرصت تنفسی داشته باشید. کاروان حامل پیکرهای مطهر شهدا به حوالی تقاطع نواب رسیده، خیابان آزادی و نواب. من تقاضا میکنم همه همشهریان بزرگواری که در محدوده میدان انقلاب هستن یا به سمت تشریح کنندگان و پیکرها حرکت بکنن یا کمی مسیر رو خلوت‌تر بکنن تا فکر میکنم حوالی چهارراه ولی اصل جلال الله فرج شریف جمعیت داره موج میزنه. این مسیر رو قدری با سرعت بیشتر به سمت مراسم و به سمت تشریح پیکرها حرکت بکنن همشهری ها ممنون میشم. کاروان الان حوالی خیابان نواب، تقاطع نواب و خیابان آزادی است. قدری سریعتر دوستان همشهریان اهالی شهر پایتخت حرکت بکنن ممنون شما میشم تا اون جمعیتی که از قبل دانشگاه تهران از 16 آذر و تا چهارراه ولی اصل در حال حرکت هست برسه و انشاءالله اونها هم فیض تشییع پیکر رو ببرن. هر کجا هستی بلند و یک صدا بگو یا حسین. همینقدر صدات بلند بود. همه اونهایی که از هر کجای این شهر پایتخت، شهر حماسه صدای من رو میشنون، بلند و یک صدا، سه نوبت، طوفانی، حسینی، دشمن خفه کن، شهید شاد کن، فریاد بزن یا حسین.
One of the viewers said they thought he was telling people where to go. Hey, thanks, Choatikin, thank you. Got more singing, guys. Sammy's mom says, seems pretty upbeat for a somber event. I mean, a lot of the people are holding up signs and stuff like that. They're not dancing or anything, but it's interesting, the music. Ruth says they treat it as a celebration. Arin Kush says that it's more like a celebration there. I don't know. I don't know anything about typical Iranian funerals, so I can't speak to it. Actually, I think a lot of those pictures are of the supreme leader now, Khamenei.
خیلی ممنونم از بر بچه‌های گروه سرود قاسمیون. من تقاضا میکنم جمعیتی که در همسایگی میدان انقلاب هستند به سمت مسیر تشییع پیکر عزیمت بکنن. ما اینجا این فضا رو فراهم کردیم که دوستانی که از این مسیر رد میشن یه تنفسی هم داشته باشن. کاروان پیکر شهدا، حامل پیکرهای شهدا، الان حوالی خیابان تقاطع خیابان نواب و آزادی رو رد کرده. اگر ممکن هست کمی سریعتر حرکت بکنید که جمعیتی که پشت سر شما هست، تقاطع خیابان 16 آذر، تقاطع خیابان قدس تا چهارراه ولیعصر، جمعیتی
like
که هستش و داره
on the
موج
table.
میزنه و خیابان‌های عمود و خیابان
anymore.
انقلاب حرکت بکنن به سمت میدان آزادی تا انشالله این آیین تشییع پیکر با شکوه‌تر برگزار بشه و اون دسته از هم‌میهنان و همشهریانی که پشت میدان انقلاب هستن بتونن برسند و به مسیرشون ادامه بدن. محبت میکنن بانوان، آقایان، فرزندان، خانواده هایی که از شهر پایتخت و از شهرهای دور و نزدیک، از اقصا نقاط کشور با لباس های محلی حتی به این مراسم تشریف آوردن، محبت میکنن هر چه سریعتر به سمت میدان آزادی، میادگاه پایان بدرقه شهیدان اقتدار حرکت بکنن. از همتون سپاسگزارم. هر کجا هستی بلند و یک صدا محرم سید الشهدا رو زنده نگهدار، فریاد بزن یا حسین. الان همه بلند و یک صدای شما همین بود. هر کجایی که صدای من به گوشش میرسه، هر همشهری، هر هموطنی که پای این مراسم حاضر شده و صدای من رو میشنوه، بلند و یک صدا، سه نوبت، طوفانی، ولایی، رهبری پسند، فریاد بزن یا حسین.
یا حسین، یا حسین، یا حسین. امروز بهترین ذکر یا حسینه. کل یوم عاشورا و کل ارض کربلا. همه با هم یک صدا لبیک یا حسین، لبیک یا حسین. کجایی ای شهیدان خدایی، بلا جویان دشت کربلایی.
So it looks like what they just did is I think they just cut the sound and now they're playing the music again. Because I think that guy is still talking. Yeah, he's not singing. So it's like the TV production, once somebody starts talking too much, they start playing the music again. But anyways, it's interesting to see. We'll show this a little longer. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to go, but I don't think I'm going to end up covering the whole thing. But I've wanted to show you some of this. We'll watch some more of it. Oh, is he singing or speaking? Is he singing? Is he singing? Is he singing and not talking? I think you're right. I thought he was still talking, but he's singing. Oh, sorry about that. I was wrong. Well, they have some kids on the left now.
کبوترم ای دل گرچه بی پرم ای دل پر می کشم تو آسمون شهدا تا برسم به کاروونه.
Now this is just, I mean, this looks like a central area, but remember there's like a 7-mile procession going on. So I don't know where in the procession this platform is, because like earlier we saw, we're not seeing it on the broadcast right now, but the vehicles with the coffins on them are driving down the street and people are like putting flowers on them or whatever. That's a whole scene. We saw that earlier. Now we're seeing this podium again with, I think the people in the back were all killed, the pictures, and I guess everybody kind of just walks by this podium where they're doing this concert thing.
خیلی ممنون و سپاسگزارم از برادر ارجمندم جناب آقای محمودزاده و گروه سرود تنین ظهور. من یه تشکر ویژه بکنم از همه خدمتگزاران دستگاه‌های امدادی، خدمترسان، به ویژه دستگاه انتظامی کشور، دستگاه انتظامی شهر پایتخت، به ویژه برای بچه‌های پرکار، پرتلاش پلیس راهور فراجا که از دقایق آغازین بامداد امروز در حال خدمت رسانی هستند. خدا قوت میگم به همه‌شون، به همه خدمتگزاران، سردار حسینی عزیزم، گروه همکارشون، به شما خدا قوت میگم. من تقاضا میکنم برای اینکه کمک بکنید به تسهیل و روانی در ترافیک شهر پایتخت تا ساعت بعدی هر چه سریعتر به سمت امتداد مسیر تشییع حرکت بکنید تا هم جمعیتی که پشت سر در تقاطع 16 آذر، تقاطع قدس تا چهارراه ولی عصر مستقر هستند بتونن به جمع تشییع کنندگان بپیوندن. محبت می‌فرمایید خانواده‌های بزرگوار، بانوان، فرزندان، آقایون بزرگوار در مسیر کاروان تشریف پیکر حرکت بکنید تا انشالله این آیین به شایستگی در وقت مقرر به پایان برسه. خدا قوت میگم به همه دستگاه‌های امداد رسان.
There's a bunch of rockets. Look, there's all those rockets on the right. It's not just one. There's like rocket containers with rockets or missiles, whatever they are, but right in there, see?
هم نوایی، هم صدایی با همه شهدای اقتدار. ببینم دستها، پرچمها، تمثالها بالا آمده است. با صدای بلند فریاد بزن یا حسین. نمیشنوم، مگه نمیگی ملت امام حسینم؟ مثل ملت امام حسین بگو یا حسین.
One of our viewers just said he's a recording engineer and he thinks all the singing is lip syncing.
شهدا عروج کرد و او خود به اون چی که آرزوی اون رو داشت رسید، لکن یک یادگار موندگاری هم در اینجا گذاشت و او حزب الله.
More singing, I think. And we have kids. We have the kids singing on the left, and the kids are dancing along to the song.
صبوره آغاز نصر الله در فتح قرآن است در خاطر دلها زنده همیشه یاد شهیدان است
ای خواست من نزله شعار هر آزاد است ای خواست من نزله لشکر هم آماده است ای خواست من نزله الى الفرج بالتعجیل ای خواست من نزله مرگ بر اسرائیل. سرباز جان بر کف روح اللهیم آماده رزم ما دشمن بدخواهیم ما اهل سپاه سید خراسانی عالی شاگرد مکتب سارنجانی ای خواست من نزله شعار هر آزاد است ای خواست من نزله لشکر هم آماده است ای خواست من نزله الفرج بالتعجیل ای خواست من نزله مرگ بر اسرائیل.
We stand up to the end, one of the signs says. See that? We stand up to the end.
بلند فریاد بزن لبیک یا حسین همه
شما گرم.
لبیک یا حسین
دم همه شما اهالی شهر پایتخت گرم و همه مردمان و همیهنان و بزرگواری که از شهرهای مختلف از دورترین نقاط کشور به اینجا خودشون رو رسوندن برای آیین تشییع پیکر. من تقاضا میکنم یک بار دیگه از همه همیهنان و بزرگوار، از همه همشهریان و از همه مشایعت کنندگان، تشییع کنندگان، بدرقه کنندگان شهدا که هر چه سریعتر از مسیر میدان انقلاب به سمت میدان آزادی عزیمت بکنن. محبت میکنید، حرکت بکنید به سمت میدان آزادی. اینجا رو فرصت تنفس براتون گذاشتیم. محبت میکنید، حرکت بکنید تا اون جمعیتی که پشت میدان انقلاب با حجم بسیار زیاد در حال حرکت به سمت مقصد هست راهشون باز بشه. محبت میفرمایید. تقاطع خیابان 16 آذر مقابل دانشگاه تهران، خیابان قدس، تقاطع شیرازی و همینجور تا چهارراه ولیعصر جمعیت بدرقه کننده و تشییع کننده هستش. من خواهش میکنم از همه خانواده‌های بزرگوار شهر پایتخت و شهرهای مختلفی که در این مراسم حاضر شدن به سمت میدان آزادی حرکت بکنن تا انشالله مراسم به وقتش انشالله به پایان برسه و از همه مهمتر فرصت رو در اختیار دستگاه‌های خدمت رسان و امدادرسان هم قرار بدیم تا انشالله اونطور که شایسته است تامین فضای شهری رو بر عهده بگیرن. به ویژه مسائل مربوط به حوزه ترافیک من تشکر ویژه میکنم از همه برای بچه‌های دستگاه انتظامی جمهوری اسلامی ایران و فراجای پایتخت، بر بچه‌های باصفا خدمتگزار فاتح، بچه‌های راهور فاتح، راهور تهران بزرگ، سردار موسوی پور عزیز و گروه همکارشون که از حوالی بامدادان امروز یعنی از حوالی 12 دیشب مشغول به خدمت رسانی هستن. کمک بکنید به دستگاه‌های خدمت رسان برای اینکه انشالله مراسم اونطور که شایسته است با بهترین نحوه مدیریت بشه. خواهش میکنم از خانواده‌های بزرگوار، تشریح کنندگانی که اینجا تجمع کردن به سمت میدان آزادی حرکت بکنم. ممنون میشم. بلند و یک صدا هر کجای اطراف میدان انقلاب تهران، شهر پایتخت همدلی و وحدت، صدای من رو میشنوی با دستهای افراشته ببینم دستها به نشانه ارادت بالا آمده، پرچمها بالا آمده، تمثال رهبری و شهدا بالا آمده، فریاد میزنیم یا حسین،
یا حسین، یا حسین. یه ذکر شهدا رو شاد میکنه امروز همه با هم یک صدا حیدر، حیدر، حیدر.
Sorry, I can't translate for you. Some people thought they heard them say something about Israel. This looks like another song here. I think we're going to another song and more kids performing.
خدا بزن به میدان ولا تهنو ولا تحزنو قیام کن با سلاح ایمان ولا تهنو ولا تحزنو تحت زعامت ولی یزدان ولا تهنو ولا تحزنو نه به جنگ تحمیلی نه به صلح تحمیلی بگو تو ای ایران جان بیشه شیران اصیلی نه به جنگ تحمیلی نه به صلح تحمیلی شعار آزادی جهان مهد رژیم اسرائیل الله اکبر الله اکبر الله اکبر پیش به سوی فتح در قلعه خیبر الله اکبر الله.
Hey, those people are singing along. See, some people know the song. You can see they're dancing and singing along.
پیش به سوی فتح در قلعه خیبر.
ملت ایران در مقابل جنگ تحمیلی محکم نیست. همچنانی که کار
عالم بدونه
در مقابل
عالم
تحمیلی محکم نیست.
One of the viewers said it's going to be an all-day event. I mean, this is a big deal for there. You know, they just had this 12-day war, and this is the first funeral, public funeral stuff they've had there for the people killed, the prominent people killed. So this is like a big event there.
تحمیلی بگو تو ای ایران جان بیشه شیران اصیلی نه به جنگ تحمیلی نه به صلح تحمیلی شعار آزادی جهان مهد رژیم اسرائیل الله اکبر الله اکبر الله اکبر پیش به سوی فتح در قلعه خیبر الله اکبر الله اکبر الله اکبر پیش به سوی فتح در قلعه خیبر. بلند فریاد بزن الله اکبر الله اکبر الله اکبر. مرگ بر آمریکا، مرگ بر اسرائیل، نابودی کفر جهانی، استکبار جهانی. همه با هم بلند شادی روح شهدامون صلوات بفرستیم.
خیلی ممنون و سپاسگزارم. محبت کردید آقای محمودزاده عزیزم.
They don't really have the crowd mic too well. We're hearing the speakers more than the crowd.
دیگر در جایگاه خواهند ایستاد و قطعه رو اجرا خواهند کرد. تقاضای عاجزانه
the kids are leaving. The kids are going. The kids are leaving.
این هست که محبت بکنن به سمت مسیر پیش بینی شده.
Is he telling people to keep walking?
آزادی حرکت بکنن تا هم تجمع اینجا کمتر بشه و همون جمعیتی که از پشت میدان انقلاب از ناحیه شرقی و سمت میدان انقلاب در حال حرکت هستن به راحتی برسن به میدان و ان شاء الله.
Is he looking at his watch? Did he just look at his watch?
خدا قوت میگم به همه مردمان شهر پایتخت، به همه اهالی سرزمینم ایران اسلامی که از نقاط دور و نزدیک در این مراسم حاضر شدن.
Are people leaving there?
حرکت بده برای بچه‌های گروه سرود آوای حرم در جایگاه حاضر بشن. خواهش میکنم. آخرین بخش برنامه.
Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's a whole bunch of other songs coming
همه
up.
دستگاه‌های خدمت رسان، امداد رسان، برای بچه‌های آتش نشانی، برای بچه‌های پلیس راهور، پلیس پیشگیری و همه رفقای خدمتگزار در بخش‌های مختلف، هلال احمر، اورژانس.
Oh no, the kids are coming back. They're coming back, the kids. Maybe it's different kids. They are wearing black.
خدمت میکنن. از همه‌شون سپاسگزاری میکنم و از همه کارکنان محترم دولت که در بخش‌های مختلف تلاش کردن. آستین همت رو بالا زدن.
Ranger Amir says he thinks he said it's the last part of the show.
سمت میدان آزادی حرکت بکنید. از تجمع در
Are those no? Those are kids, right? I think those are kids. Am I wrong?
برنامه پیش بینی شده
Or are they
جلو
older?
بره انشالله. هر کجا
I
صدای
can't
من
tell
رو
their
میشنوی،
age. I'm sorry.
روز دوم
Maybe I'm
محرم
wrong.
هست.
Maybe they're
هم
older.
نوایی و هم صدایی با همه
Some people
مظلومان
think they're women and
جهان
not
بلند
kids.
یک صدا فریاد بزن یا حسین.
Or maybe older girls, maybe teenagers or something.
فقط جمعیتی که مقابل جایگاه هستن انگار صدای منو میشنون. هر کی هر کجا صدای من رو میشنوه دست راستش به نشانه بیعت بیاد بالا، گوش دشمن رو کر کن، طوفانی پرشور فریاد بزن 3 نوبت یا حسین.
No sound for the moment. Now it's more music. More music. Another song. The Celt thinks it's the grand finale. Is it the grand finale? There you go. Again, behind them are, I believe, the photos of the military commanders and scientists who they are mourning in this funeral today. I just want to thank a couple people real quick. Thank you so much to Choatikin and Twitcher1964 and Sid3FX. Thank you so much. And also John Deeds over there on Twitch. Thank you, John Deeds. Shout out to our moderators who are here. Matthew Kohai 3 and Sarah are over there moderating. Thank you. And also Linda Belk, Larry, Misha for moderate for us on X. And Ruth is moderating for us on YouTube right now. So appreciate you moderating. Thank you. Appreciate you guys watching. This is kind of bonus coverage. I didn't know we'd have this footage, but checking out this the state funeral for commanders and nuclear scientists killed by Israel. It's live in Tehran right now.
طوفان و رقصا کل قصه نیست این ضرب شست ماست باور کن جعلی ترین عنوان اسرائیل هر لحظه تو با دلهره سر کن خم شد سر تو پیش حزب الله پیش
He just said Hezbollah. I heard that.
سپاه قدس قطعا همین ما با همین سالا ما رو میبینی توی راه خود عمری جنایت کردی تو دنیا صبرا شتیلا خزده و جولان رد خباست پای تو پیداست توی عراق تو سوریه لبنان دیگه تمومه کار تو اما کم میشه شر تو به زودی ها هیچکی نمیتونه بشه ناجی نه انگلیس نه دیگه آمریکا
And if you didn't see it earlier, so this is just one spot at the funeral. They have these vehicles, these trucks with the various coffins containing the bodies with the pictures of the people on the side, and there's these big crowds surrounding the trucks with the coffins in them, and people from the crowd come up and they put things on top of the coffins and they touch the coffins. But that procession with the coffins is like 7 miles long, so I don't even know where the trucks are compared to this. We saw the trucks first, and now we've been seeing this.
عمر تو خیلی خیلی کوتاهه تا 25 سال چقدر مونده گرمای ذکر یا حسین ما از بیخ و بن صهیون رو سوزونده حسین 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 حسین
Also, a lot of prominent Iranians are at this funeral. I've been looking at different media reports, and a lot of the higher ranking Iranians, different officials, have been at this funeral today.
این کار تهرانی مقدم بود پول اماده مغنیه داره میجوشه مثل خون سارالله ما عازمیم تا مسجد الاقصی هر کس که با ما هست بسم الله
I just put a picture in the chat that Michael Horowitz posted of the different coffins, not open, closed coffins, but with pictures of the people on the side.
کردی تو دنیا صبرا شتیلا خزده و جولان رد خباست پای تو پیداست توی عراق تو سوریه لبنان دیگه تمومه کار تو اما کم میشه شر تو به زودی ها هیچکی نمیتونه بشه ناجی حتی دلارای یهودی ها
We'll hear some speaking now. I think the procession went by here already because I remember the crowd behind there being bigger. I think maybe the trucks have already gone by there, but I may be wrong. Oh, look at this. See, there's the pictures. I assume those would be the scientists in the back with the blue jackets and the generals in the front. I don't know for sure, but maybe. Maybe scientists in the back on that big banner up there? What do you guys think? That might be the end of the songs, too. I think around 60 people being buried in this funeral today. Maybe that's the end of this stream. We'll see. That could be the end of the stream. Could be the end of the broadcast. We may have just let's see. Are they going to switch to something else? We'll see. We're gonna check. It could be the end. I don't know. The other one is still on, but the other one's the same shot. My other shot is the same shot as this one. It might even be the same feed, but delayed. So we'll see. So this is a live shot of the procession. See, this is the trucks with the coffins in them, I think.
اهالی فرهنگ و هنر، ادیبان، شاعران، نویسندگان، خوانندگان، مادحان و ذاکران اهل بیت علیهم السلام که امسال جور دیگر حماسه سرایی می کنند. امسال این وحدت و همدلی را به خوبی بیان می کنند. ای میهن خدایی، صحن امام رضایی، ایران ذوالفقار و ایران عاشورایی.
So that I bet that's one of the trucks with the bodies on it. That'd be my guess. Yeah, this is a whole thing. It's a 7-mile procession. Thank you, by the way, to El Vado, who was wondering if Iran wanted a ceasefire in part because they could have the funerals. Oh, there you can see some of the coffins right there. I think that's sort of a secondary consideration with the ceasefire. They probably most wanted the ceasefire so they could stop getting bombed. That's my thought myself. Thank you, El Vado 1. And this feed actually, this is state TV. I have confirmed that the feed you're watching is Iranian state TV. Actually, I believe this is, I get it through Reuters and AFP, but I believe this is IRIB, which I believe is the same station that got bombed by Israel. Remember that video that went viral of the Iranian news anchor out of the state TV, and then the bomb hit while she was talking and she, walked off? I believe that was IRIB 2. I think it's the same network. Now, one of our viewers said that's 6 station and this is 1. Maybe there's a couple different ones. But I thought they were both IRIB. I don't know. Maybe it's a different station. Also, our viewer Leela P says, this is central Tehran. Tehran is so much bigger than this area. People are going about their lives in other areas. One of our viewers, Kiara Shafugi, says IRIB has 30 to 40 channels, 6 main ones. Oh yes, IRIB is Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting. IRIB, Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting. They have 12 domestic television channels and 30 provincial television channels countrywide. So they do a lot of channels. Kiara says 6 is the news channel. Nick says all the TV channels in Iran are publicly owned. Maybe you're right. I mean, state-owned. I looked it up on Google, and it says all domestic television channels in Iran are owned and operated by the state, specifically by IRIB. Well, there you go. Google says IRIB is constitutionally mandated to be the sole entity authorized to broadcast radio and TV channels in Iran.
از دانشمندان شهید هسته‌ای، از شهیدان و خوننگاران رسانه ملی و از فرماندهان رشید ارتش و سپاه در مقابل دیدگانمان رو به سوی خانه ابدی خیش بهشت تشییع می‌گردند. جلوه‌ای بیمانند از قدرشناسی ملت ایران.
Yes, Wikipedia says IRIB is state-controlled media which holds a monopoly of domestic radio and TV services in Iran.
مردم امروز با حضور بیمانند خیش آمدند بر صفحه دل بنشانند از یاد نبرده ایم و به نسیان نسپرده ایم جان فشانی های مدافعان وطن را از یاد نبردیم و به نسیان نسپرده ایم فداکاری هایتان را در طول سالهای دفاع مقدس وقتی که دشمن بعثی قصد حمله به خاک پاک وطن را داشت وقتی که استانهای مختلف وطن را آماج گلوله های خصم خیش قرار داده بود و شما جوانان برومندی بودید که هنوز بهارانی بیش از خدا عمر نگرفته کلاس
Hey, thanks to Charles Goki. Thanks, Charles Goki. Again, shout out to our moderators. I know Ruth was over there moderating on YouTube, and Sarah and Matthew Kohai 3, and Linda Belglary, Misha on X. Hey, thanks Rita Levins Lang for subscribing.
وقتی که خیبر طلاییه جزایر مجنون جلوگاه عاشقیتان گردید
No, the bearded guy in the bearded guy on the posters people are holding up is the supreme leader. He's still alive.
قله‌های هفت توانا بازی دراز و شاخ شمیران عاشقی و دلدادگیتان را از نزدیک به نظاره نشستیم چگونه جان فشانیتان را در گذر از
Thank you, Mosh Miri 51. Yeah, Iranian State News once posted a clip of Agenda Free TV. That was, I think, last year.
دلیر لشکر 41
I remember that.
و فرزندان غیوری که از استان زنجان و قزوین این مهم را بر عهده داشتند جلوه‌ای از پهلوانی ایام گردید. آری مردمان سرزمینم امروز در 7مین روز از تیر ماه 1404 آمدند تا عاشقانه بگویند هر دل شده هجله‌ای برای غمتان.
They did that because I had played some clip, and I guess they wanted the video clip, so they just took. It was, I think, it was a clip of a missile hitting Israel or something, and that I had on. I was showing live on my broadcast, and they just screen grabbed it and posted it on their site, basically. That was like a year ago. So you get the idea. This is the long funeral procession there. It's not going fast, and people go out, and you can see the bodies, and people go up and they put things on the body, or they, I don't know if they kiss the coffins or whatever, and it's just a big sea of people there. You can see the pictures on the side of the boxes. Looks like they're rubbing some kind of oil on the boxes too or something.
جهان باید بداند صبر ما اندازه‌ای دارد.
It's rose water, not oil? Is that what it is? I have no idea.
کجا کوتاه می آیند و کی تسلیم می گردند که ایران شیرمردان بلند آوازه‌ای دارد. دهان در رست سهم خاک آلوده دشمن به هر سوی نظر کردم سر خمیازه‌ای دارد. کی از خط و نشان
I do not know.
بادهای هرزه می‌ترسد.
Some people are saying rose water.
نشد بسته کتابی که از شرف شیرازه دارد. حسین ابن علی را از ولی بشناس. این یعنی که شهر معرفت در دین ما دروازه‌ای دارد. غم او کهنگی را در نمی‌تابد ولی امسال
I guess rose water is created by steeping rose petals in water.
رنگ و بوی تازه‌ای دارد. رنگ و بوی تازه‌ای دارد.
Oh, for one, if you're wondering what the temperature is there now, it is 85 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny, 29 degrees Celsius in Tehran. And again, you just see the pictures of the different people who were killed. Hey, thanks to Tom Witcher. I appreciate that. Tom Witcher, aka Twitcher, thank you for your support. And what are people throwing up onto the? I've seen this in other Iranian funerals that we've broadcast. People like, what do they hand stuff up and so they can get? So do they hand something up so it can get touched to the coffin and then it gets handed back to them? I don't know what's going on there. It looks like they hand or throw something up and then it gets thrown back to them. Flowers? Well, it looked like some of it wasn't flowers. They rub it onto the coffin, says Nick G. The piece of fabric gets blessed, and then they keep it forever. people are saying. I wonder what this says on the screen right there. If I can look at the screen and see what it says here in the corner. Funeral of the Martyrs of Authority, Tehran, and it says Engulab Square to Azadi Square. That's what it says on the lower right, which you can't see right now, but that's what it says right down there. Funeral of the Martyrs of Authority, and then it says from, I think, Engulab Square to Azadi Square. They had a guy with a microphone. Is he singing? I don't know.
ماشاءالله به این جمعیت، ماشاءالله به این حضور، ماشاءالله به این بصیرت و درود خدا به ارواح طیبه این شهدای اقتدار که ملت بیدار این بار بدرقه کننده شهدای اقتدار هستند. گفت هر بار که این تابوت‌های حامل پیکرهای مطهر شهدا رو می‌بینید و می‌بینیم چشممون روشن میشه به پرچم زیبای کشورمون، پرچمی که برای در اهتزاز ماندن اون خون دادند این شهدا و پس اونگاه این پرچم مقدس اونها رو در آغوش گرفت و حالا در حال بدرقه اونهاست. گفت این پرچم افراشته رمز وطن ماست، این پرچم افراشته رمز وطن ماست، حتی سحر مرگ به روی کفن ماست. این پرچم سبز علوی سرخ حسینی، این پرچم پرخیر شهیدان و خمینی، هر روز شود عشق در این خاک مجسم، 100 بوسه بر این خاک و 200 بوسه به پرچم. یک روز دفاع از حرم است آبروی ما، یک روز دفاع از وطن است آرزوی ما. مرز علوی نیست دگر عرصه دشمن، ایران قوی نیست دگر عرصه دشمن. دیروز که بر شب زده بودیم شبیخون، در فکه و مهران و طلاییه و مجنون، دیروز پدرها همه رفتند به میدان، امروز پسرها همه در خط شهیدان. دیروز پدرها همگی اهل سعادت، امروز پسرها همه مشتاق شهادت. دیروز زنان در صف ایثار دلاور، امروز دیروز دلاورتر و بهتر. یک لحظه هم از راه خودش باز نگشته است، این نسل که آماده تر از نسل گذشته است. یک لحظه هم از راه خودش باز نگشته است، این نسل که آماده تر از نسل گذشته است. امروز هم آماده ایثار و نثاریم، فرمان بده یار که بی صبر و قراریم. در راه خدا ملت ایران نرود پس.
Yeah, I could see the guy. The guy on the truck was taking things, rubbing them against the coffin, and then handing them back to people, like the flowers or a shirt or whatever, or a scarf or whatever. So that was, I just saw that right there.
هم بر سر عهدند شریفان و دلیران بر عشق به جمهوری اسلامی ایران. موجیم که آسودگی ما عدم ماست، جمهوری اسلامی ایران حرم ماست.
Ruth says it's like anointing.
احزاب جدایی طلب و خیل منافق در فکر براندازی و با
See that guy's taking stuff and touching it to the coffin and then handing it back. He's like, give it to me.
خوردن دوباره ز علی سیلی محکم، این لشکر کفر است که پاشیده شد از هم. ما قدرت حقیم و تلاویو ضعیف است، ما نیروی قدسیم و هدف قدس شریف است. ما پیرو زهرا و علی در پی نوریم، ما منتظر مهدیشان وقت ظهوریم. هم بر سر عهدند شریفان و دلیران بر عشق به جمهوری اسلامی ایران موجیم. دوست و دشمن بدانند موجیم که آسودگی ما عدم ماست، جمهوری اسلامی ایران حرم ماست.
The FARS news agency, which is state news, they just posted, due to the huge influx of people should avoid going to Angalab, Shadman, and Tawhid metro stations and head toward Azadi Square. I think Azadi Square is where the funeral procession ends. So they're saying don't try to go to the earlier stops, just go to the final stop. It sounds like that's what they were saying. Azadi Square. That's where the famous Azadi Tower is. I guess that's where they finish up. Hey guys, you know what? So look, oh look, hey, it's Azadi. That's it. We just saw the Azadi Tower. I was saying, like, I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for, but I'm going to wait a minute because I think we just saw Azadi Tower. That's the famous tower, right? It looks like an A or whatever. Azadi Tower. Wasn't that it? I think we just saw it. So if they're close to that, maybe I'll wait. I was going to say, well, if it's going to go on for 3 more hours, I probably won't show it. I probably won't show the whole thing myself, but let's take a second and see, because I think they might be close to the end point, but I may be wrong. But I really think we just saw Azadi Tower. I mean, it's not going, the trucks aren't going that slow. I mean, they've been going for a couple hours already, I think. Azadi means freedom or liberation. I just looked it up. Azadi Square is a green square. It's like a oval, a green city oval in Tehran. In the centerpiece is Azadi Tower. But I thought we just saw it. Does anyone watching know if they're close to Azadi Tower, Azadi Square? Someone watching might know. They might be either from Tehran or has been there before. I assume they're spraying water. It's hot out. It's 85 degrees. Ranger Amir says, we did see the Azadi Square, but I'm not sure. Well, we'll give it a minute and we'll see. Our viewer John said all convenience stores are closed for the parade today. I don't know if it's like a holiday there. I mean, it's an important event for them. The first public funerals after the war. Mahid thinks it's maybe 20 minutes to Azadi. Maybe 20 minutes.
در کنار مردمی نجیب با وفا و قدرشناس که امروز آمدند به میدان انقلاب مسیر تا میدان آزادی تا مراتب سپاه.
Oh, look, that's different. We hadn't seen shots like that, shot like that before. It's like an apartment building or something. Hey, thanks to PZ Papa Zulu. I hadn't heard that, PZ Papa Zulu.
صحبت می‌کردیم که قرار هست این دلاوران کجا آرام گیرند. پیکر سپهبد شهید باقری و سردار شهید
PZ Papa Zulu heard there's supposed to be some march in Washington, D.C. today, later today, against the military action in Iran. Is that what it is? I'm looking it up. I saw some things online. I can't confirm that though. I cannot confirm that. There's unconfirmed claims that some people are marching tomorrow in is it in DC? I'm not even sure. Thanks, PZ Papa Zulu.
در کنار شهید مدافع حرم شهید همدانی آرام میگیرند. پیکر سرلشکر شهید حاجی زاده و شهید والا مقام محمود باقری بنا به وصیت آنان در قطعه پنجای بهشت زهرا در کنار شهیدان مدافع حرم آرام میگیرند.
There it is. There's Azadi Tower right there. There's the tower right there in Azadi Square. Right there. We just saw it. Yes, I found a website online talking about a anti-war march in Washington. It says National March on Washington, Stop the War on Iran, June 28th, 1 p.m. You can go to answercoalition.org and see it. Answercoalition.org.
و سلام فرشتگان خدا
The tower is a well-known Azadi Tower is
خدا را
here's the Wikipedia page for Azadi Tower right there.
بازتان
It's a monument. It's one of the best known
به چیز دیگری
excuse me, landmarks of Tehran. It was built by the Shah, the last Shah of Iran, who was overthrown in the revolution.
شما پهلوانان پدافند شما
It was opened in 1972.
جمهوری اسلامی ایران
Yeah, Bulshad said it's built by the Shah.
انتظامی و فراجا شما سربازان گمنام امام زمان و شما پدران و مادران مظلوم ورزشکاران کودکان معصوم که در کنار مادر پر کشیدید رو به سوی عرش الهی
I guess they're kind of close. That is where the procession ends. So at this point, I'm kind of waiting to see if they're getting there soon.
بر شحنه شب همچو شهاب آشفتند کردند دگر همسفران را بیدار خود گرچه میان بستر خون خفت.
Yes, this is live. You're watching live video from Iran, from the Iranian state broadcaster. I just didn't know if at the end of it they're going to do some kind of special ceremony. So I was going to wait and see if they're close to the destination. Again, this is a funeral for the military commanders and nuclear scientists killed by Israel. So I guess they've been going down, it looks like have they been going down Engelab Street, maybe? Engelab Street? A lot of people got killed on the first day. A lot of the scientists and military people were the first day. They are on Azadi Street now, says Majid. Majid Kamran says they're on Azadi Street now. Is that close? I'm trying to figure out how close they are. Maybe somebody knows exactly how close they are. Azadi Street? Now I'm really confused. Oh, Azadi Street goes right up to, I'm sorry. I see, yes, Azadi Street. So Engelab Street becomes Azadi Street. I see. They are in front of Sharif University. Oh, we got split screen. Hey, look, split screen. Oh my gosh, check this out. Guys, look at this. Split screen for you. I don't even know where to put everything. I don't want to move that. I want to move this. No more split screen. Well, I'm trying here. I'm trying here. They keep switching around. There's a split screen. I don't even know where to put everything. Look at this. So somebody said they were in front of Sharif University. Where is that? Hey, it's the Supreme Leader in the pictures. The Supreme Leader. Isn't Sharif University on the wrong side? Isn't that to the west of? Oh no, Sharif. I got it. You're right. Sharif University is not that far. I'm going to measure it here. Sharif University is about a half a mile to Azadi Square. I think I want to kind of shrink this a little so you can see everything a little bit. Let me do this. If I do that, then you can really see stuff. I'll move this clock over here. There we go. That's better for you. Quadruple coverage. See, there's on the left. That's Azadi Tower right there. What do the captions say? I'm gonna check my Google Lens. Top left is top left is funeral procession. Bottom left it says Sharif University. Bottom right is Freedom Square. Top right is Nawab. Oh, so Azadi Square is the bottom right there? Is it? Actually, I have a second feed now. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I also have this feed. That's the other quad cam. We have two quad cams. How about that? Crazy. Double quad cams. Who knew we'd have so many cameras of the funeral? in Tehran. It's Not Zero says on the bottom left is Sharif University, the bottom right is Azadi. Now I have the music from the second feed up. Look at the live action shot on the bottom right. This funeral, why is it important? Because they just had a war with Israel, and a number of their top military commanders and their nuclear scientists got killed. And this is, they're celebrating that, they're mourning them today. This is the funeral. This is like it's like a big post-war holiday, you could say, where they're mourning the most prominent people who were lost in the war. So I just thought, given how much we were covering the war, it'd be interesting to see this. I don't usually have footage from Iran, so I just thought it would be interesting to watch. I don't have a funeral from Israel. I've had some people ask about, like, where is Israel, where is Tel Aviv? If you're concerned about equal time, well, for about 2 weeks straight, we basically non-stopped showed footage from Israel non-stop, because I had no footage from Iran. So believe me, at the end of this broadcast, we will still have shown way more footage from Israel than we ever did from Iran.
گفت عشق گفتیم و نوشتیم وطن. گفت عشق گفتیم و نوشتیم وطن. گفت ایثار گفتیم سردار سلامی، سردار حاجی زاده، سردار رشید، سردار شادمانی، سردارانی که از وطن دفاع کردند. گفت قلب تپنده گفتیم تهرانچی، عباسی، مینوچهر. گفتیم دانشمندانی که برای وطن رفتن. گفتیم مظلومیت.
Oh, this is channel 1. One of our viewers said this is IRIB channel 1.
شدیم. سکوت کردیم. هیچ نگفتیم. فقط تصاویر کودکان شهید به یادمان آمد. فقط تصاویر زنان بیگناه به یادمان آمد. گفت ما نگفتیم. ما جنگ را شروع نکردیم.
Thank you so much, PZ Papa Zulu, who says Israel seems to have such good intelligence, so how did October 7th happen? Look, it's an interesting point, you know. They certainly have great intelligence with Hezbollah and with Iran, and just somehow October 7th did happen.
لالایی میخوانند اما به موقع فرزندانشان را راهی جبهه حق علیه باطل میکنند. اینجا ایران است، سرزمین مردانی که با غیرت از ناموس و وطن دفاع می کنند. اینجا ایران است، ناموس، وطن، شرف، ایستادگی، پایمردی، هزاران هزار واژه پرمعنایی است که برایش هزاران جان می دهند. اینجا ایران است، سرزمین مردان مرد، شیرزنانی که خود پا در رکاب انقلابند.
باموی کربلا توی که حسن تو شد بیرق سرخ صدقا ای معراج تاج ما ای آسمانت خط سرخ شهدا هستی ما.
Okay. They got to be close to the destination, the end of the procession now, because the end of the procession is in Azadi Square, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's go back to the other shot here and see what we see. Hold on. That's here.
درود خدا به روح مطهر خمینی کبیر امام روح الله اعلی الله مقامه الشریف.
Hey, our viewer Emmy Mess said the other channel we were just watching, this channel, she said that's IRIB6. She said the woman we were hearing is the same woman who is in the video when the state TV building gets hit. Again, one of our viewers said the woman who we were just listening to on this channel is the same woman who is in that viral video when the state TV building gets hit. It's Not Hero says they are near the end of the procession. Well, at this point, we're going to just keep showing this because I'm not going to stop showing it right before the end of the funeral procession. Wow. Hold on a second here. While you're watching this, let me check something.
بخشی از محاسبات شما غلط است. چرا؟ چون مؤلفه های ویژه‌ای از این ملت رو در محاسباتتون نداری. این ملت
By the way, Olya Scootercaster just posted that. She posted that I was talking about how I saw a page online. One of our viewers mentioned there was supposed to be some march in D.C. later today, an anti-war march. But she said she found the page of the organizers that said that the protest was postponed. The march on Washington was postponed. Maybe because, because there was a ceasefire, I guess. Maybe that I'm looking at the announcement right now, but it looks like that was postponed, maybe because there was a ceasefire. Anyways, I'll post a link to it in the chat, but just in case anybody heard me speak about that before. Hey, is that the woman on the left? Is that the woman on the bottom left who was in the video? Hold on, guys. Look. Hold on, wait. Is that her? Is that the woman from the video?
از اقصانقاط ایران اسلامی از استان‌های مختلف رسوندند تا شرکت کنند در این مراسم و بدرقه کنند پیکر پاک شهدای اقتدار جمهوری اسلامی ایران رو در این مراسم.
What is her name? I forget.
پاک کودکان شهید پیشرو و پیشتاز هستند. زنان شهید در این مراسم، زنان بیگناه شهید در این مراسم تشریح میشن. مشاهده تشریح پیکر پاک شهدای دانشمند هسته‌ای و شخصیت‌های برجسته علمی کشورمون هستیم. فرماندهان برجسته نیروهای مسلح جمهوری اسلامی ایران که در راه وطن، در راه دفاع جانانه از میهن آب و خاک این وطن به شهادت رسیدن در این مراسم تشریح میشه و ما شاهد حضور گسترده میلیونی مردمی هستیم که همیشه در مقاطع مختلف در تشریح با شکوه پیکر بنیانگذار فقید جمهوری اسلامی ایران امام خمینی رحمت الله علیه، در مراسم تاریخی سردار دلها حاج قاسم سلیمانی، در مراسم تاریخی و با شکوه بدرقه پیکر پاک رئیس جمهور فقید و شهیدمون شهید رئیسی عزیز همراه بودند، در صحنه بودند و این بار هم برای بدرقه با فرزندان انقلاب و جمهوری اسلامی ایران و فرزندان میهن در این مراسم حاضر هستند. مردمی که با سلائق مختلف، با سنین متفاوت در صحنه هستند، در این مراسم حاضر هستند. مشت‌های گره کرده،
Majid Cameron says that is Sahar Amami, the woman in the video where the bomb hits the state TV building. Apparently that's her, from what our viewers say.
راه اونها رو با اقتدار، با صلابت، با
Oh, look,
شجاعت، با
so you can
عزت
see
و
there's
با
some of the
مردانگی
coffins there with
ادامه
the
بدن. خدا به
with the
همراهتان،
commanders
شهیدان
and
وطن. خدا به
scientists.
همراهتان،
Are they reaching?
فرزندان
Are they
این
close to
مرز
the end of the
و
procession here?
بدانید که اگر رفتید هستند فرزندانی
We'll
که
keep
راه
an eye
پر
on this.
افتخار شما
Look at
را
that right there. Look
با
at that video.
افتخار و شجاعت ادامه دهند.
Well, still the truck though. Hang on, what's happening?
اول نفس از نفس گسستن، اول قدم از قدم بریدن، نادیده گرفتن این جهان را، مردیده خیش را بدیدن، مردیده خیش را بدیدن. گفتن که دل مبارکت باد، در حلقه عاشقان رسیدن. گفتن که دل مبارکت باد، در حلقه عاشقان رسیدن، در حلقه عاشقان رسیدن. ای کاروان آهسته رو، ای کاروان آهسته رو، آرام جانم می رود. وان دل که با خود داشتم، با دل ستانم می رود. وان دل که با خود داشتم، با دل ستانم می رود. ای کاروان آهسته رو.
I don't know why the coffins are wrapped in plastic. I don't know if it's because they're, you know, they could get stuff on them in the parade or something, if it's to keep them clean. I'm not sure. They're also rubbing things on the coffins constantly. You know, people hand them stuff and they rub them against the coffin and then they give it back, so maybe it's because of that. Oh, and then McComey says maybe it's, McComey says, so maybe you don't smell anything out of there. I could, maybe you're right, I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. I don't know. PZ Papa Zulu thinks it maybe is the smell. I mean, you know, I'm not sure, possibly. They're out there for a while, so. Sorry to be graphic, but people ask, you know, so. Anyways. Look at the picture. Look at all the people. All the people. That's not even all of them.
جوانی دلیری چون رشید را، جوانی قهرمانی چون شادمانی را، آنان بهارانی از خدا عمر گرفته بودند که بسیجی وطن نام گرفتند و به جبهه آمدند، هم نفس شدند با حسن باقری، هم کلام شدند با حاج احمد متوسلیان، رفیق گشتند با حاج احمد کاظمی، سر سفره مهربانی یک لقمه بر دهان خویش نهادند.
I read a story that said there were 60 people being mourned in this funeral today.
نان خشکی که ارزانیشان از انقلاب بود و آبی که چون زمزم گوارای وجودشان میشد. آری اینان همسرگران صیاد شیرازی بودند و محسن رضایی. با حمید و مهدی باکری نفس کشیدند. با سپهبد شهید حاج قاسم سلیمانی رشد کردند. با یلان روزگارم در کوچه های غیرت و مردی و مردانگی خرمشهر، هویزه، امیدیه، تنگه ابو قریب، فکه، بازیدراز، شاخ شمیران، قله هفت توانا، دشت عباس قد کشیدند. اینک که به مرز 60 سالگی رسیده بودند، دشمن قامت رعنایشان را ز ما ستاند. وجود گرانبهایشان را ز ما ستاند. اما بدانند سفاکان و آنانی که شغال زرد کاخ سفید نام گرفته‌اند، پرچم ز دستشان به زمین نمی افتد.
I think those are actually coffins for children, because I read that there are some women and children who are being buried today. So that's real from what I understand. Maybe it's family members of people who got assassinated, I'm not sure.
جای خالی شهیدانشان خالی بماند. سروی دیگر قد بلند می کند. قامتی دیگر برافراشته می شود و پرچم سید الشهدا را بر دوش می گیرد. پرچم آزادی را، پرچم آزادگی را به سان همه جوانان این مرزبون، به سان همه دختران این مرزبون.
I've seen a couple people say, why is this on TV there? I mean, it's a big event for them. They just, whatever you think of Iran, they just went through a war of 12 days where their country and especially their capital city was getting bombed, and a number of some of the highest military commanders in the country and nuclear scientists got killed by their rival country. And this is like the first big public event they've had to mark that. So I think you can see why that would be a big deal. I don't know if it's a big deal for everybody in the country, but certainly for a bunch of people in the country.
شهید میارن بازم بشونه خبر آوردن از یوسف آقایی که پیرهناشون به رنگ خونه شهیدا ولی از اونا راه و رسمشون به جا میمونه میرن شهیدا ولی از
Seven Pumpkin Sauce says the children of the scientists or the commanders, possibly. I don't know who the women and children who are in this funeral are, but I would not be surprised if it were relatives of some of the scientists and commanders who were killed, but I'm not sure. Nargil says, I'm curious if it's possible people were persuaded to attend this. That I do not know. I don't know if there's pressure put on anybody to go to this funeral. I can't speak to that. That I do not know. Press TV, Iranian State TV, just posted, this is a historic day for Islamic Iran and the revolution. Grand funeral service for those martyred in the 12-day aggression by Israel and the U.S. against the Islamic Republic. That's what Press TV says. One of the state news channels spoke to the former Revolutionary Guard's intelligence commander at the funeral, and he warned Israel that any new enemy move will be met with a swift and fierce response from Iran. Now we have people, looks like graduating, maybe these are people graduating from college or something who are at the funeral.
عزیز و ارجمند، هر یک از ما در حد توانمون، در حد بضاعتمون تفسیر میکنیم رشادت و قهرمانی های شهدای پر افتخار وطن رو. اما شدیدن
Lee Lops thinks that they might be engineers. One of our viewers thinks they're engineering students.
غیور وطن مقابل دانشگاه شریف در حال تشییع هستند.
Mehr News, I just saw a post from Mehr News, Iranian state media says they are showing a video of them preparing the graves. The graves are being prepared for the bodies.
مقام علمی و رفیع اونها رو گرامی می‌داریم. میخوام به این نکته عرض بکنم و اشاره کنم، هر یک از ما به نوعی به مقام شهید اشاره میکنیم، اما زیباترین واژگان و ادای احترام به شهدا رو امیر المؤمنان علی علیه السلام
Studerk mentioned this. One of the people who Israel tried to assassinate is at the funeral, because I've seen multiple reports. He's walking, he has a cane with him. I forget his name, but it is, see if I can find it here. I saw it before. I have to look it up here. But yes, he is at the funeral. Give me a second, I'll find it.
قامت رعنای شهیدان میگردد، پخش گل و هر آنچه که زیبنده نام آنان است، از بام پلهای بلند جوانانی که دلباخته شهدایند، فرزندانی که در مقابل دانشگاه
شریف. I think WCK Hart has it. Ali Shamkhani or something like that. I think.
و همه آنانی که فارغ التحصیل دانشگاه معرفتند، فارغ التحصیل مکتب سید الشهدایند، فارغ التحصیل مکتب عشق و دلدادگی‌اند، پیشا پیش پیکرشان پرچمی است به وسعت شور و شیدایی و وسایل نقلیه‌ای که قامت رعنای شهیدان را در بر گرفته‌اند. مردم تبرک می‌جویند از مردان مرد پر افتخار سرزمینم، پیکرهای پاک و مطهرشان به پرچم مقدس وطن آذین گرفته.
Hey, thanks by the way to Flaming Mac, who says it is 89 degrees there with all those people packed together. Thanks, Flaming Mac. Thank also to Michael Toshi 57 on Twitch. Thank you. Also, add revenue and ramen for the gift sub. For the gift subs. Add revenue and ramen. That's so nice of you for the gift subs. I appreciate that. Thanks.
از میدان انقلاب رو به سوی میدان خاطره ها آزادی و احترام نظامی.
Thanks again to John Deeds for your support.
به هم قطارانشان، به هم رزمانشان، به معلمین شهیدشان و به فرماندهان رشید وطن. نگار من، بهار من، ایران، سرزمین من، تو را می سرایم به پاس گلواژه های مردی و مردانگیت، به پاس پهلوانان شهیدی که به زمین افتادند تا دست غیرت به زمین نیفتد، به پاس اساتید و دانشمندان شهیدی که بر صفحه کلاس درس عاشقی را سرودند، درس ایستادن را، درس دفاع از میهن را، و چه جلوه‌ای با شکوه امروز در مقابل دانشگاه صنعتی شریف رقم خورد، جلوه‌ای از عشق و دلدادگی دختران و پسران وطنم. و چه زیبا گفت سپهبد شهید سلامی.
Hey, thanks so much to Ethereal Planets for the gift
2 سال
membership. It's very
گذشته
nice
در
of you. Thank
ایران
you.
ایجاد گردید.
So I noticed how there's trucks with coffins on them, but there's also these trucks with, like, it looks like there's like a few coffins and then it's covered with a sheet. That's a different truck though, right? That's not the, those aren't the same coffins on the other truck. It's a different truck. I don't think they switched them. I don't think, I don't know. Hey, it's the supreme leader in that poster right there. Yeah, there's a truck with just the coffins on it right there.
چو ایران نباشد تن من مباد، چو ایران نباشد تن من مباد، فدای نامت.
Bella Nature says it is interesting to see how things are done in different countries. And yes, this is certainly government produced, right? So I certainly think there's going to be a pro-government element to all of this because it's produced by the government. But at the same time, it is really happening. This funeral really is happening, and I do think it's interesting to see, especially given that we covered the conflict. We were covering it when it happened, when we came on the year when Israel attacked that first night, and a lot of the people who were being buried at this funeral were killed. Oh, they're playing a rock music song or something now. What's happening now? I don't know. The music just switched. Oh, it's Nasrallah? That's a picture of Soleimani, Nasrallah, and the supreme leader. Nasrallah, the leader of Lebanon, was killed by Israel last year, and the U.S. assassinated Soleimani, what, in 2020? Whoa, they're really rock musicking it up on this broadcast. Here's the other shot right there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now what's happening? They have a shot from the front of the truck. We have not seen this before. Yeah, the TV production is very musical.
خوابیدن همه حیبت گنبد آهنین را بر این عنکبوتان چنان تاقیدن به ناگاه فتاح و خیبت شکن را بر این قلعه کهنه آبادیدن. دوران دفاع مقدس 8 ساله رو خوب به خاطر داریم.
What happened to the trucks on the
صحنه‌هایی
footage?
که امروز در
Oh,
تهران
on the top right, that's in the truck, right there on the top right.
مجدداً ساخته شد و خلق
It's literally
شد
there's a
توسط
camera
مردم.
inside the truck next to the driver.
دقیقاً همون صحنه ها بود و همون صحنه هاست با صلابت، با اقتدار بیشتر. اونهایی که فکر می‌کردند ایستادگی و مقاومت مربوط به کسانی است که دهه 30 و 40 و 50 بودند، وارد دوران دفاع مقدس 8 ساله بودند و شدند، ولی حالا نسل‌های بعدی ما تفاوت کرده اند. ببینند این جمع دهه 60 70 80 و حتی دهه 90 در خودش داره. آمده اند برای هم عهدی با شهدا، آمده اند برای تثبیت.
You know, Roger Service, I haven't seen any damage to the city. We haven't seen much of the city on this broadcast. My guess is that maybe the government wouldn't want to show it. But yeah, if you walk around the city, I know there's damage in the city. I don't know how much you'd see because it's a big city, you know. So I don't know. There's clearly damage. I don't get a feel for how often you'd see it if you walked around.
آمدند که بگویند ای ایران دور از دامان پاکت دست دگران، بدگهران ای مهر رخشان زیر سایه حیدر باشی در امان. ای دل و جان ای ایران
ایران دور از دامان پاکت دست دگران، بدگهران ای مهر رخشان زیر سایه حیدر باشی در امان. ای دل و جان ای ایران دور از دامان پاکت دست دگران، بدگهران ای مهر رخشان زیر سایه حیدر باشی در امان. ای دل و جان ای میهن خدایی صحن امام رضایی، ایران ذوالفقار و ایران عاشورایی. ای میهن خدایی صحن امام رضایی، ایران ذوالفقار ایران عاشورایی. خاکت آغشته شد با بوی کربلا، خاکت آغشته شد با بوی کربلا. توی که حسن تو شد بیرق سرخ صدقا. ای معراج ما ای آسمانت خط سرخ شهدا، هستی ما نظر تو بادا، دست مردان تو در دست خدا.
Thank you to Tonya Bologna, by the way.
بلند و پیروز در کل عالم اینی تا وقتی با تو باشم این غیرت حسینی. ای میهن خدایی صحن امام رضایی، ایران ذوالفقار ایران عاشورایی. در روح و جان من میمانی
A lot of Supreme Leader pictures. It's too bad we don't, it's just the way the broadcasts are. It's too bad we don't have the audio, just the raw audio from the truck. I would be really interested in hearing the raw audio from the truck. We don't have it. We have a couple different feeds from Iranian television, and then they just put music on it. So, I mean, I'm sorry I don't have that raw audio. We did have raw audio before when we were watching. If you go back and rewind for about an hour or so, these kids were performing all these songs. So we had that.
مردانگی و حماسه سازی و حضور در صحنه ملت بیدار ایران امروز خلق شد. تردید نکنید در آینده نزدیک این ادعا به نقل از آمار و با تأیید آمار اثبات خواهد شد. مردم آمدند.
The people, the students wearing the blue gowns and caps, they were from Sharif University, which is right near this square, because I just saw a state media post that says those were students from Sharif University.
یادتان هست چه شوری همه جا برپا بود، عجم و ترک و لر و کرد و عرب یک جا بود. یادتان هست همه گوش به فرمان بودند، سینه چاک سخن پیر جماران بودند. یادتان هست که می گفت اگر پرباریم همه را از نمک ماه محرم داریم. یادتان هست که از حیله دشمن می گفت، یادتان هست که از پیله دشمن می گفت، گفت دلداری دشمن دلتان را نبرد، مثل طوفان زده ها حاصلتان را نبرد. جنگ جنگ است، جنگ جنگ است، فقط رنگ عوض می گردد. نقشه ها در پی هر جنگ عوض می گردد. چشم وا کن اخوی خوب ببین یار کجاست، نخل بسیار ولی میسم تمار کجاست. عمارها به میدان آمده اند، این عمار کجایید جوانان وطن، این عمار بیایید جوانان وطن. آمده اند عمارها که بگویند ما محال است که از بیعتمان برگردیم. ببینید این جوانان رو، ببینید این تحصیل کردگان رو، ببینید که احترام میکنند و احترام گذاشتند به پرچم کشورشون، به شهیدان قهرمان و دلیران دیار و وطنشون. آمدند که بگویند ما محال است که از بیعتمان برگردیم تا که مثل پسر فاطمه بی سر گردیم. و همه حرف امروز، همه حرف این حضور، همه حرف ملت بیدار در تشییع و بدرقه شهیدان و قهرمانان اقتدارشون این است: یادمان هست که مدیون شهیدان هستیم، یادمان هست که مدیون شهیدان هستیم. اهل جمهوری اسلامی ایران هستیم.
Oh, look on the bottom right. Look at, now we have on the bottom right, there's Azadi Tower on the bottom right. See that? It's one of the landmarks of Tehran. On the bottom right there in Azadi Square. Azadi Tower. Where are they being buried? I don't even know I don't even know where the cemetery is where they're being buried. Does anyone in our chat know where that cemetery is? Do they bury them in Freedom Square? I don't know. Somebody in our chat might know. Because I thought the procession ended at Azadi Square, which is where the tower is. I don't believe the Supreme Leader is going to be there. I haven't seen any sign the Supreme Leader is going to be there. You never know, though. But about a year ago, we covered a funeral from there for the president who died in the helicopter crash. And the Supreme Leader was briefly at that funeral. That was in 2024, about a year ago, and President Abraham Raisi died in a helicopter crash. And then I remember covering the funeral.
امروز در مقابل دیدگان جهانیان جلوه‌ای از محبت دانشجویان دانشگاه شریف نسبت به همقطاران شهیدشان، نسبت به اساتید گرانقدر هسته‌ای شهید رقم خورد، در حالی که دختران و پسران لباس‌های فارغ التحصیلی دانشجویی خویش را به تن کرده بودند و هنگام عبور پیکرهای پاک و مطهر شهدا سلام نظامی خویش را ارزانیشان داشتند. می‌خواستند با این سلام بگویند سلام به قامت رعنایی که برای عزت آزادگی وطن به زمین افتاد، سلام به قامت رعنای پهلوانان شهیدی که برای سربلندی وطن قطع گشتند، سلام نظامی من به کودکانی معصوم که آرزوهایی بلند و بالا برای وطن داشتند، به پدران و مادرانی که در حسرت دامادی و عروسی دخترانشان ماندند فقط به خاطر جنایات سفاکان صهیونیست، دانش آموزان ورزشکاری که افتخارشان کسب مدال طلا برای وطن بود اما آرزوهایشان در مقابل جنایات سفاکان صهیونیست به یغما رفت. آمده بودند مردم تا عاشقانه بسرایند با اهل عالم، بسرایند با گوشه گوشه گیتی که ما میراثداران باغبان پیر لاله هاییم، میراثداران مکتب سید الشهداییم، میراثدار امام شهیدانی هستیم که خانه کوچکش نشان از کوچکی خانه مادرش زهرا داشت، باغبان پیری که از بام جماران بر تمامی جهان نظاره داشت و در این نظاره جز خدا نبود.
All right, so I need to figure out, I got to get a better idea of how long this is going to be. Because if it's pretty late here, it's 4:06 a.m. Now, if they're going to, if the procession is going to end soon, then I'm happy to keep covering it. But if it's going to go on like a couple more hours or something, then I'm probably not going to end up covering it. So I have no idea, though. I didn't know how long this was going to last and what's going on. So I thought the procession was supposed to end at Azadi Square, but I think they're there already. So I don't know if any of our audience has any kind of sense of the timing on this. But I don't want to miss like the last part because you guys have been watching. But I don't know if the last part is 2 hours from now. So that's what I don't know. I mean, I mean just the procession. There might be events all day, but I mean just this procession. This was supposed to be a 7-mile procession. But I think the procession's been going on for like 3 hours. So, you know, I know people have been watching, and I'd like to show you if they're going to do like a burial ceremony or something like that. I'd like to be able to show it to you, but I just don't know. I'm not seeing any sign right now. What'll probably happen is right after I go off the air, then they'll do the other thing. Yeah, this is the state. We're watching a state TV feed via Reuters and AFP. That's who I get it from, but it's from their state TV. It's from Iranian state television. So that's why we're watching what, you know, you'd be watching on TV there on one of these channels. Leela P says, I'll doubt they'll show the burial. Well, I feel like when we covered it last year, they showed some kind of like prayers going on at the gravesite, I thought, but I might be wrong. I don't know. So I can give it a few more minutes. I really don't have any idea of any kind of schedule at all. So I didn't even know. Let's see. Mohammed says there will be azan, which I don't know what that is. And after that, they reach the graves, they will pray, and namaz after that, they end this. So Mohammed, how long do you think that'll take? Mohammed said there will be a couple different things. Mohammed did. Maybe Mohammed will. Mohammed seems like he knows what he's talking about in the chat. Maybe Mohammed can tell us how long it'll take. Let's see. This is like a different area, though. We haven't seen them go by this area. But maybe this whole procession is just like even much longer. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out from people in our chat. But they have not gone by that walkway there, that blue walkway with the overhang there. I haven't seen that yet. Look at that. They're throwing maybe rose petals, flower petals. Hakeem thinks it'll be 2 more hours. Russ Lane says we'll get there when we get there. Shout out to Ruth moderating over there on YouTube. Thanks, Ruth. And Matthew Kohai 3 and LB Prairiedon still up there over there on Twitch. Thank you. This is the funeral for military commanders and nuclear scientists killed in the war against Israel, the 12-day war that just happened. Thanks Ralph Stallworth for subscribing over there on Facebook, and Helen Anderson. Oh, thanks Lisa Allison for the stars. Thanks Sharon on Facebook. Thanks Lisa. Thanks Sharon Klassen Goslin, our subscriber over there. این جوانان رشید بیدار ما هستند که آمده اند بگویند ما این راه را ادامه خواهیم داد. این ملت بیدار ایرانند. اینها کسانی هستند. Yes, this is a state funeral. This is a state funeral. بگویند ببینید این نشان پیروزی است. این انگشتان، این سربندی که با پرچم ایران، این دختر ایران بر پیشانی بسته نشانه پیروزی است. Bailey, our viewer, thinks it'll be like 45 minutes. Times of Israel says that some people in the crowd chanted death to America and death to Israel. That's what Times of Israel says. I can't translate, so I don't know. Kinai Rose says, we never see inside Iran much. Interesting to see. Yeah, I rarely, very rare to have a live video from inside Iran like this.
فرش سلیمان را ببینی پاشو از پای قمارت روی دور باخت هستی پاشو باید پاشو باید آخرین اخبار تهران را ببینی.
I don't know which one that is. Is that Soleimani, maybe? Is there any chance that's a picture of Soleimani? Sort of looks like him. Qasem Soleimani, who was killed 2020. Harry Callahan says, how come you never read my comments? Our viewer Moshe Ali said that was Soleimani, who we just saw, with the hat in the picture. Wow, looks like they're rocking out now. Malibu said that picture was Qasem Soleimani. Russ Lane said that was definitely Soleimani. Thanks to Son of Law for your comment. Murph said you covered... Oh! You know what? Murph remembered that we covered a funeral for Nasrallah. Maybe that's the one. You know what? I was thinking we covered the funeral for the president of Iran. Maybe we did. But Murph said I showed the funeral from Iran for Hassan Nasrallah, the head of Hezbollah, who they had a funeral for him in Iran. I think you're right about that. Yeah, that was a funeral ceremony. That was in February of or was it? Was it this year? No. Was it that recent? Maybe it was. Oh, no. There was a funeral. Wasn't there a funeral? It was last year. Nasrallah was killed in September. They finally had a funeral in Lebanon for him in February. But I thought they had a funeral in Iran for him in last year.
در حالی که در شهر در تهران در خیابان‌های مسیر تشییع هم پرچم عزای حسین علیه السلام و السلام علیک یا ابا عبدالله هست هم پرچم زیبای ایران عزیز ما.
Am I wrong about that? Didn't we cover that? Didn't we cover a thing they had to honor Nasrallah in Iran last fall? Maybe we didn't. I thought we did. Well, now I can't remember. Timothy said you did, but it must have been last fall. Yes. I think. I can probably just look it up on my channel. That's what I can do. It's not there. I don't see it. Maybe there was. Maybe we didn't cover it. Oh, no. You know what it was? You know what it was? It wasn't Nasrallah. It was Ismail Haniyeh. That's what it was. We covered a funeral 10 months ago for Ismail Haniyeh, who is one of the leaders of Hamas, who got assassinated while he was in Tehran. So they had a funeral for him, Ismail Haniyeh. That's the one. I just looked it up. Thank you, by the way, to Florian Meyer, who says, I have never seen any state parade in Switzerland. It just doesn't exist. I mean, I don't know how long they've been doing these things, but I mean, I feel like this is pretty normal for Iran. We've covered a couple of them now.
صحن امام رضایی ایران ذوالفقار ایران عاشورایی در روح و جان من میمانی ای وطن توی
Moshinali says it's normal in Iran. They do it every Muharram anyway. That's what our viewer Mosinali says. Muharram is the first month of the is an Islamic New Year holiday. Uh-oh. They sound cut out on that.
عزیز و ارجمند امروز در تهران پایتخت محبت و مهربانی جلوه‌ای با شکوه از اقتدار در تشییع پیکر شهیدان رقم خورد. خیابان‌های پایتخت از دانشگاه تهران میدان انقلاب تا میدان آزادی شاهد حضور میلیون‌ها دل بیقراری بود که برای وداعی خاطر انگیز به میدان آمدند تا بگویند ما قدرشناس فرزندان رشید وطن هستیم، قدرشناس گلهای رعنا قامتی که برای سربلندی ایران زمین به زمین افتادند تا دست غیرت ایرانی به زمین نیفتد. یک دیده سوگوار محرم سید الشهدا بود و دیده دیگر سوگوار عروج عاشقانه دلاورانمان، عروج عاشقانه فرزندان رشید مدافع حرم، گل چهره‌هایی که جانشان را برای امنیت و آسایش ایران عاشقانه ارزانی کردند و چه زیبا سرودند آنان که به ما سر سحر را گفتند، بر شحنه شب همچو شهاب آشفتند، کردند دگر همسفران را بیدار، خود گرچه میان بستر خون خفتند. جهان به نسیان نمی سپارد دلدادگی فرزندان ایران زمین را، به نسیان نمی سپارد شکوه و اقتدار قهرمانان مدافع وطن را که ذلت و زبونی و خاری را ارزانی متجاوزین به خاک پاک وطن کردند. مردمانی نیک سرشت، قهرمانانی دریا دل، پدران و مادرانی شجاع که فرزندانشان را با عشق به ابا عبدالله الحسین.
I believe it's Ali Shamkhani, who is an advisor to the supreme leader, and there was an assassination attempt on him over the last 2 weeks by Israel, but he survived, and he actually showed up at the funeral today with a walking cane, because I've seen pictures. Ali Shamkhani.
که با جانفشانی هایشان نام بلند وطن را بلند.
Apparently, Israel tried to assassinate him on the first day of the attack.
واژه‌های مردی و مردانگی را وقتی که عاشقانه بر صفحه بیجان کاغذ سرودند چو ایران نباشد تن من مباد، وقتی که همواره عاشقانه اینگونه بر صفحه بیجان کاغذ نوشتند ایرانیم که عزت ایرانم آرزوست. شیراز و جام حافظ و سعدی سران عشق، سیری به بوستان و گلستانم آرزوست. آن حکمتانه شهر دلیرانم آرزوست. آن حکمتانه شهر دلیرانم آرزوست. دیرین پایتخت و مهین شهر باستان، آن حکمتانه شهر دلیرانم آرزوست. اخلاق نیک و خوی پسندیده دیدم، زان رو همیشه منظر تهرانم آرزوست. قامت قوی ز غیرت مازندرانیم.
Thank you to Jay Wright. Jay thinks there was a part of this broadcast. Jay, I remember when we covered the funeral, I think it was last year, we saw briefly the Supreme Leader on that broadcast. I don't believe the Supreme Leader has appeared today because I didn't see it and I haven't seen anything reported about it. But I think you might. Are you talking about last year, Jay? Right? Because I remember last year when we covered a funeral, I think the Hania funeral, the Supreme Leader did appear briefly at that, and he spoke.
آزادگی ز صحبت مردانم آرزوست. درس کرم ز شهر کریمان گرفتم، یعنی دوباره خطه کرمانم آرزوست. یزد و عراق و پهنه ایلام و اردبیل، بوشهر آفتابی و سمنانم آرزوست.
Our viewer Mohammed Abdul on Facebook says, our martyrs are with Allah now. Alhamdulillah. B-Nell says it's a crazy, sad world we all live in.
جهان بلگرد زیباترین وداع جانانه امت اسلام در آخرین خداحافظی فرزندان رشیدش، وقتی که پیکرهای پاکشان بر دیدگان مردم وطن.
Ralph Stallworth, our viewer, thinks regime change is not happening there.
عاشقانه سرودن. یک
They're all tapping their chests.
یادمان هست پرواز فوجی از کبوتر. یادمان هست، یادمان هست، یادمان هست.
جسمم را به
Yes, I agree with I think it's Kurt W9. The trucks do seem to be moving a little faster. I did not know we were going to be on this long. I thought I was going to show this broadcast for a little bit. Just a little bit. I thought the stream might be a half hour long. But it's been interesting. It's been interesting to see. Look at this. They're not standing up anymore. I think they're sitting. I mean, they've been probably standing up for hours, a lot of them. But are they close to where they're going? That's my question. How close are they to where they are going? Because we're not going to be covering it for 3 more hours, because it's 4:30 in the morning here. But I'd like to get a feel. They are moving faster, the trucks. That's definitely true. They are moving faster. Alan says it's all day. Well, but is the procession all day, or is it that the festivities all day, or the activities? Because I did want to show you if these if the procession ends and the trucks show up where they're going. Amir Safdari thinks the prayer will take 30 minutes. We might give it a few minutes longer. If you did not get a notification, I would sign up for the best notifications are the Discord notifications. Those are free. So sign up for those. I'll put a thing in the chat about that. I think. Oh, Ruth threw it up there too.
در ایران، ایران عزیز، ایران ما، ایران قهرمان، ایران پیروز و تهران عزیز، پایتخت جمهوری اسلامی ایران تفسیر و تصویر شد. خدای متعال فرمود در آیه 139 سوره مبارکه آل عمران، همون فرازی که رهبر عزیز و بصیرمون، رهبر شجاعمون، رهبر قرآنیمون در پیامشون فرمودند، تلاوت کردند: ولا تهنوا ولا تحزنوا وانتم الاعلون ان کنتم مؤمنین. سستی نکنید، اندوهگین مشوید که شما برترید اگر مؤمن باشید. و این مردم مؤمنند، اهل ایمانند، به همین دلیل نه اهل سستی اند و نه اهل اندوه و غم. اگر اندوهی به دل دارند، اندوه و حزن عزای سید الشهداست. اگر غم و اندوهی به دل دارند، غم و اندوه فقدان و فراق دلیران و رشیدان سرزمینشون است. بگذارید یک بار دیگه بگم، البته با همه صداقت و صراحت عذرخواهی میکنم. اگر میخواست حق مطلب ادا بشود، این بنده باید کلامم رو منور و معطر میکردم به بردن نام یک این بیش از 600 شهید دفاع مقدس اخیر ما. اما به نیابت نام بعضی از این عزیزان و شهیدان رو بردیم.
The AFP reports about this funeral. It's a funeral service for about 60 people, including military commanders killed in the war with Israel, also nuclear scientists. The proceedings started at 8 o'clock. It's now been 4 hours. In the capital, Tehran, many as government offices and many businesses were closed today for this occasion. The president, Masoud Pezeshkian, along with other senior government officials and military commanders, including the head of the Quds Force, attended the event. The senior advisor to Supreme Leader Khamenei, Ali Shamkhani, who was targeted and wounded during the war by Israel, also took part in the ceremony using a walking cane. Images also showed, we saw this before, images also displayed mock-ups of Iranian ballistic missiles as well as coffins draped in Iranian flags and bearing portraits of the deceased commanders in uniform. This funeral procession is 7 miles long. It goes towards Azadi Square. One banner we saw said, "Boom, boom, Tel Aviv." Oh, among the dead is Mohammad Bagheri, a major general in Iran's Revolutionary Guards and the second in command of the armed forces after the supreme leader. He was killed and will be buried alongside his wife and daughter, who were all killed in the Israeli attack. So I assume his wife and daughter's coffins are in the procession too. Revolutionary Guards Commander Hossein Salami, who was killed on the first day of the war, will also be laid to rest today. At least 30 other top commanders are being buried in this funeral. Of the 60 people who are to be laid to rest today, 4 are children and 4 are women. That's from AFP. Valerie Price said they read the list of names.
که بیقرارن این خبر رو کی میرسونه میرن شهید.
So guys, I'm thinking it's 4:30. We've been on for about getting close to 4 hours. I think I might start wrapping up this stream because I don't know how long. I mean, if I knew that next there'll be something really different coming up in like 2 minutes, I'd play it for you. But I don't know. I mean, you can see where it is right now. So they're certainly not at where they're going yet. I think I'm going to start wrapping up the stream because if I stay, the longer I stay on now, then there might be something happening during the day tomorrow and I can't cover it. So it's not, the point was to give you an idea of what's happening. But I don't feel like the next half hour will be that much different than the previous 2 hours. So I think it's time. If it was a developing news event with lots more updates, now watch, what'll happen is I'll get off the air and something very different will happen. Well, if it happens, it happens. But I think it's getting to be close to that time. Are they stopping now? No, they're not stopping, are they? See, this is what happens. I'll say that, and then everybody will leave, and then something will happen. Some of the people in our chat have said they thought it would take a little while longer, though. I mean, it seems like the procession's still going on. So, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's the time, So, but it's been interesting to see this event. I mean, I know it was state television, but still interesting to see. And also, interesting because we've been covering the war. We were covering it the night that Israel first attacked. Anyways, I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you watching. Again, I didn't really know what to expect of this, but I thought it's been interesting to see. So normally we'd cover, it's a little more kind of like a watching thing than we normally would cover. But I do think it's interesting and relevant to what we've been covering. So anyways, again, I really appreciate you being here. Shout out to our moderators, Ruth Krafasi over there. Ruth's been there late night on YouTube. Over on Twitch, Matthew Kohai 3, LB Prairie Dawn. Thanks for being there. Linda Belglary and Misha on X. Thanks to all of our moderators. Oh, thanks to Helen Anderson and Susan Priest-Buchner for the Facebook stars. It's so nice of you guys. Thanks for the stars over there. And I really appreciate you guys joining. You can follow me on X at Lookner for breaking news updates. I post updates there. And turn on the notifications for the channel, the Discord notifications. Those are the best ones. That'll tell you when we're going live. The link is in the chat right now. Also, they're free. You can find the link on the YouTube and Facebook description for this broadcast. But turn on those notifications. And so thanks for some of you donated. That's so nice of you guys. I really appreciate your support. I think I thanked everybody, but that's how I can do the channel. That's how I can afford to buy footage. So thanks for your support of the channel. Let me shout out a few more people here. Appreciate people letting me read their comments in the air. A bunch of people have been chatting in our chat rooms. Thanks for chatting, the people who've been chatting. And thanks for letting me read them. And let's see here. Shout out to some of our Twitch subscribers like Wall Street and Shaggy and Threat 11, Ad Revenue and Ramen, Mr. Snapadoo. Thanks for subscribing over there on Twitch. Name was taken. Thank you for subscribing. Reality is Slava. Thank you. And our other Twitch subscribers. Our Facebook subscribers, thanks for subscribing over there, like Helen Anderson, Susan Priest-Buchner, Rita Evans-Lang. Thank you so much. Sharon Klassen-Goslin. Little bit of a different stream tonight. We don't. All of our streams aren't like this. This is kind of rare for us, but I thought it was interesting. So I'm glad some of you thought it was interesting. Also, our YouTube members, thank you, people like CAC and Mathmuts. I know that the names are screwed up in YouTube. A lot of you, your name is not displaying right in YouTube. If that's happening, I would suggest just click on the send feedback button on YouTube. It should be there right there somewhere, and it should take you like a minute to just write, hey, just send them a message that says, hey, my screen name isn't displaying right today. So sorry about that, but some of these might be people with different names than they normally have. But Captain Canada, History Honk, thanks for being YouTube members. Diggerlass, Jerry Plain, Sweaty Rikers, Jay Wright, Sausage, Jane Jones, K Mino, Twitcher, MB, CAC. Special shout out, by the way, a number of people knew stuff about Tehran and about this ceremony, and so I appreciate the heads up from them, a special heads up. Jelly Plane, thanks. Say My Name, Maritime Nick, Malibus 13, thanks for being YouTube members. Timothy Creed, Ethereal Planets, Lee Nelson, Chaz Martin, CAC, MB. So, all right. I think we're going to wrap this up. I apologize if some huge new thing happens on the stream right after I get off the air, but again, I don't have a schedule with me, and I don't know of anything kind of huge and different, like news-wise, that's going to happen. Although they may do like a prayer ceremony or that kind of thing. But anyways, it's 4:39 a.m. here, so I think it's time. Okay, guys. So I appreciate people watching. Timothy Creed, thanks for watching. Mr. Kills a Lot. And Relaxation Time, thanks for watching. Sumi Sue, Samantha Lang and Ann Spencer over there on Facebook, thanks for watching. Nicolette Parker, Mohammed Abdul, Ralph Stallworth, thanks for subscribing, Ralph. And our Twitch viewers as well, Gil Hooley, Harvinius, and Patrick Gamer. All right, guys, I'm wrapping it up. You've been watching our live coverage of the state funeral for the commanders and scientists killed by Israel in the Israel-Iran war. That is it right now, and we will see you soon with more live breaking news coverage right here at Agenda Free TV.